This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. It's the holiday season, the best time of year for sports. Bowl game, basketball matchup, playoff pushes. It's all happening at once. And while you are now making decisions every day, which gifts to buy, what to eat, which games to watch, there's one place it feels good to be right. Prize Picks, baby. We're in the thick of football season, and some of you guys might be feeling down in Kansas City and Green Bay. That's why we have Prize Picks to keep you going for the rest of the season. Week 15 of football did not disappoint. Man, the Bills passed. The Bills down 21. MVP Josh Allen brought them all the way back for the win. Guess what? A whole lot of offense. Joe Burrow and the Bengals. Sorry, Ocho. No playoffs for you. Josh Allen, more. All damn day, baby. New feature alert. Prize Picks now have early playouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out those winnings before the game even finishes. Prize Picks is simple to play. Pick more or less two-player stats. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Download the Prize Pick app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Here's a question. If you walk into a stash house and you found it full of $20 million, how much would you steal? That's the question Matt Damon and Ben Affleck have to answer in the Netflix new movie, The Rip. They play a team of Miami cops along Teyana Taylor, Stephen Young, Catalina Sandino Moreno, Kyle Chandler, and Sasha Kaje, all trying to decide, are they the good guys or the bad guys? The movie is an edge-of-your-seat thrill ride the entire time, keeping you guessing till the very end. Don't miss The Rip, only on Netflix on January the 16th. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. My team in the AFC Championship game. I can't celebrate too much because we got the news shortly after that Bo Nix has a broken bone in his ankle and is going to have surgery on Tuesday, and he's out for the remainder of the playoffs, so it's kind of bittersweet. But nevertheless, I do get the glow for the next 24 hours. I am your favorite Unc, my partner and co-host all the way across the pond, the Liberty City legend, the Bingo Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. He's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. As you watch that demolition job that the Seattle Seahawks, man, I don't give a damn who wins between the Rams and Chicago. They got their hands full going up to Seattle to take on them Seahawks. Boy, they look good. All three phases was sensational, and quiet as kept. Raheed Shaheed is paying big dividends. He's already won them like 2 or 3 games, but I digress. We'll talk about that in a little bit, Ocho. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button. And do us a favor, go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. Ocho and I would like to thank each and every one of you for your support and your continued support. Thanks to you, Nightcap has become the phenomenon that it is. And only because of you, we shall continue to rise. Thank you again for your support and your continued support. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by Laportier and you cannot find it in any city or state near you, head to LaportierCognac.com to purchase you a bottle of 2. It is a premium VSOP cognac, the best tasting, smoothest VSOP cognac on the market. But don't take my word for it. Try it, compare it against other premium VSOP cognacs, and let us know what you think. We believe we have the smoothest tasting, highest quality, easy to go down cognac there is on the market. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Tickets for our Super Bowl live show in San Francisco are on sale now. That link is pinned in the chat. The show will be Thursday night, February the 5th at the Earps Theater in San Francisco. So, babe, come out and show out with us. The number 1 Seattle Seahawks bullied the San Francisco 49ers by the score of 41-6. The Seahawks advance to the NFC Championship game. They'll host either the Rams or the Bears next week. Raheed Shaheed returned the opening kickoff 95 yards to set the tone, and they never looked back. Seattle's defense was stifling, as they were the last game of the season when they beat the 49ers 13-3. This time, it was even more convincing. Seattle defense dominated, forcing 3 turnovers, holding the 49ers to 236 yards, and 3 turnovers on downs 3 consecutive times. Kenneth Walker finished the game 116 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, tying the great Alexander the Great, Sean Alexander the Great, Seattle running back, Seattle Seahawks running back for the most touchdowns in a playoff game. Ocho, this thing got started from the
Yeah.
jump. It
Hey.
is hard to overcome. Special team touchdowns, Ocho, they just do
Yeah.
something to
Oh
you.
yeah. Hey, listen, it take the wind out your sails. For one, you're already playing on the goddamn road, having to deal with the 12th
Yep.
man. Then obviously, you practice all week and you focus on the offense and the high power octane that is the Seahawks offense. Then you know what they look like on defense. And then they have to deal with the special teams too. They come out and score as soon as the game starts. It already puts you behind the eight ball. Then you can't get nothing going offensively. On top of the turnovers you have in the game, hell, you really don't stand a chance to actually, let alone win. You can't even
No.
compete playing like
Nope.
that. And so, I mean, damn, hey, all three phases,
They dominated.
all three phases, they dominated the entirety of the game. At no point in the game were the goddamn 49ers in the game at
No.
all. And hey, listen, I tweeted at one point, they were up by maybe about
Yeah, what,
14. Maybe about
17-3,
14.
17-6, something like that?
It was 17-6. I said, listen, at some point, the pendulum is going to shift. The momentum is going to shift. Can the Seahawks get enough of a lead when that momentum shifts where the 49ers don't have a chance to come back? Most of the time, Monk, you watch football for a very long
Yep.
time. Most of the time, when it does shift, the other team makes a way and finds a way to come back and crawl their way back into the game. Tonight, man,
Yeah, that wasn't even close. I don't know
it,
what that was.
it wasn't happening.
Oh, I mean,
It wasn't happening.
I don't know if I've ever seen this before. A team only had 50 plays. Team ran 50 plays, Ocho, and get 41 points. Okay, let's just say for the sake of
Mhm.
argument, we don't take that special teams play away, but still they got 34
Right.
points on 50 plays. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
That,
That is
that's very
crazy.
that
You
listen,
cannot in the
that
postseason. I don't care how good your
uh-huh.
team. And we're gonna talk about this. Buffalo. You turned the ball over 4 times. Now, Sean got a little conservative there,
Whoa,
and
whoa,
that
four,
they had
four,
5 turnovers, my bad.
five.
But in this game right here, Seattle, man, that
Yeah.
defense, they're good at all three
Hmm.
levels. Their back end is really good. Ernest Jones the fourth
Yes.
takes the ball away.
Mhm.
Big Leonard Williams and D Law. DeMarcus Lawrence has found new life getting out of Dallas. He
Mhm.
finds the guys are playing for one another. They fly to the football. Big Leonard Williams is since been sensational. Man, you know, they got guys that can make plays on the offensive side of football. They can run the football with Kenneth Walker, the third, Charbonneau. But the receiving end, they make plays. I mean, they're just a sound football team. Very, very
Yeah.
well coached. And I think the thing is,
Very-
defensively, Ocho, when you watch them, they don't do a whole lot. They don't do a whole lot. I
No.
mean, from what I see, they play some
Hey,
quarters and maybe
hey.
man down in the red zone. But
Uh,
other than that,
yeah.
simplicity.
Mhm.
Let's
Let, let,
do a few things great as
mhm.
opposed to
Well,
doing a
yes.
lot of things okay.
It's- yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why defensively, most of the time they're really not ever out of position because they do the simple things and they do the simple things very, very well. Obviously, when you have the personnel that they do have defensively, it makes it a lot easier.
Absolutely.
We don't have to do all the exotic shit. You don't have to confuse your opponent with all type of different coverages and schemes and tactics to be able to do things. And the fact they were able to put up 41 points tonight, minus let's like you said, let's take out the
Yep.
return from Shaheed. They still put up 34, 35 goddamn points. Sam Darnold tonight, he was only 12 for
12 or
17
17.
for 124. That's
Yep.
it. One TD to JSN. That was it. That is how good they played tonight. Kenneth Walker Jr. played well. Cooper Kupp led the team with 5 for 60. But that goddamn defense, boy. That goddamn defense. I'm not sure who they're gonna play. I don't know who they're gonna play. Obviously, we'll find out
I'm not
tomorrow
sure it
with the
matters.
5 o'clock game. Hey,
Ocho, I'll be honest with you, Ocho. And you never want to put the cart in front of the horse in front of the cart. Well, that's where it goes. The
right.
cart in front
No,
of the
the
horse.
card, the card in front of the card in
That's
front of the
because the
horse.
horse
Yeah.
got to pull the cart. I mean, when you look at Ocho, when you just look at them and the way they rally to the effing football, I mean,
Oh
it's not
yeah.
one. I'm like, well,
Mhm.
hold on.
Everybody.
Hey, ref, I think they got too many men on
You
the
sure
field.
it's 11?
Ain't no way in hell, bro. Hey, nah. We only supposed to have 11.
Hey.
They got to have 13.
Mhm.
Ain't no way they get
Yeah.
to the ball that quick. And they do.
That's exactly what it looks like.
The
Yeah,
front four,
that's
they
exactly
can
what it looks
generate pressure. Occasionally they'll come with a blitz, but most of the time they just generate pressure with that front four. Hey, that number
like.
three, ooh, ooh. But if you look at them, they play defense just like the old Legion of Boom. The Legion of Boom basically
Yeah.
played one cover. They played single high
Mm-hmm.
robber. Or we call it was
Mm-hmm.
back then. They used to call it lurk. Cam Chancellor
Lurk.
lurking,
Yeah.
looking to pick up any crossers. They call it
Mm-hmm.
robber now. He's
Anything.
looking to rob the
Listen.
crossing route or the end.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's it. That's all they played.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at this team,
Listen.
they're a very
Mm-hmm.
simplistic coverage team. Good luck getting up
Yeah.
against Spoon and Wolin. Got Love at
Mm.
safety. You got Ernest Jones the third, excuse me, the fourth, and then you got those guys just swarm. The D line just swarm. They're
Yeah.
fundamentally sound. McDonald,
Mm-hmm.
this is a really tough because Ben Johnson could get Coach of the Year. Vrabel could get Coach of
Mm-hmm.
the Year. D'Amico Ryan
Mike
can get Coach of the
McDonald
Year.
is well.
McDonald up in
Mike
Seattle could
McDonald's
get
well
Coach of the
deserving.
Year. I
Yeah.
mean, look, there are a lot of worthy candidates. Hell, Sean Payton can get Coach of the Year. There are a lot of worthy candidates. But the job that McDonald has done with this team in his short time
Yeah.
there, this is only the second year.
Yeah.
Only the second
Yeah.
year.
Phenomenal.
And here it is.
Phenomenal
They're in the
job.
NFC Championship game with that game on their home field. Go ahead, Ocho.
The funny thing about it too, those that are in the chat that are watching, now you understand the importance of a quarterback. You look at some of the teams that have struggled, and it's just goes to say for Sam Darnold, situations matter. Where you go matters. Coaching matters. The personnel that
Organizations
surrounds you.
matter. I don't give a damn. Tom
Organizations
Brady could
matter.
go to the Jets. He ain't gonna be what we know.
Well, yeah, what we're used to seeing. So, I mean, Sam Darnold is in the perfect situation. I know I've said it multiple times on the show. I know Minnesota is kicking themselves in the foot, for
What do you mean
for
kicking
actually
themselves in the
allowing him
ass?
to get out.
It's kind of hard to kick
Oh, my
yourself in the
bad.
foot. But I get what you said. We get it. We know what you saying, Chad. Come on now, that's Ocho, man.
Hey, no, listen, I'm trying to prevent from cursing. That's
Yeah,
why I said that. I'm
we
trying
know
to prevent from
we
cursing.
know what you mean.
Right. But hey, Sam Darnold's playing exceptional.
Yes.
Playing exceptional. Obviously, I've been worried about him. He's been turnover
Yeah, he's
prone,
been very
throughout.
inconsistent. You're
I
right.
think he
You're
had
right.
I think he had 20, but he had 20 some interceptions, huh?
He had 20 plus turnovers.
At 20 plus turnovers. So I was worried about him going into the playoffs. I was hoping he just took care of the ball because the defense was so well. And if they can play defense the way they played tonight and special teams, they do what they need to do. And Sam Donald doesn't put the ball in harm's way and just allow offensively whatever the defense
Just
gives
don't
you,
lose it.
just take it. Yeah, just don't lose the game trying to
Trying to do
make
too much.
bad situations even worse.
You're right. You're right, Ocho. And when you look at this team, like I said, they're very well coached. They're disciplined. They're good in the special teams area, especially on punt kick return,
Yeah.
because he is a Pro Bowl player. On their
Yeah.
special teams, on the other end, they do a great job of tackling. They pin you down. They make you. They don't give you big plays. They make you nickel and dime your way down the field, and that's the
All the way
best way
down
to
to
play
yeah.
defenses. Defense is not to give up anything cheap, anything deep. I
Hmm.
believe if you have to consistently drive the ball 10, 12, 15 plays, I believe I can make you turn it over as opposed to
Yeah.
giving up a one or two, a 60-yard run
Mhm.
or a 50-yard pass play. I believe if I make you go first down, first, second,
Mhm.
okay, convert third down, first, second, convert third down. I believe if I make
Mhm.
you continuously have to nickel and dime your way down the field, I believe you'll stub your toe. I believe you'll make a
Yeah.
mistake, and
Mhm.
that's all I need.
Yeah. And you know what else is
What's that?
good? If you look at the landscape of the teams to the left, let's say for the NFC in general, you look at a game like tonight offensively, Christian McCaffrey causes an issue regards to who they're playing because they can create mismatches by using him in a multitude of ways
Right.
offensively. But because the goddamn Seahawks are so good in all three levels, whether it be the front, whether it be the second level, or they goddamn back end, they match up so extremely well. Some of the things that Christian McCaffrey is able to exploit when they're playing other
Yeah.
teams, when you play somebody like Seattle, uh-uh, it's not
No.
happening. Like he had some runs, he wasn't able to do what he
Not
normally
those
does,
gashers.
and nah, there were no gashes tonight. And boy, they was putting a hat on him tonight, boy. Boy, they was putting a hat on him tonight, boy.
But I mean,
My
Ernest Jones the
goodness.
fourth had two takeaways. He had a pick, had a forced
Hmm.
fumble, ripped it out on the tight end. But I
Tight
thought,
end, yep.
look, from about week, I mean, for like the last month, after what they did to
Uh-huh.
the Rams, they showed me
Hmm.
something. being down like they
Yeah.
were, and finding a way to get up off the mat and to win that game in
Yeah.
overtime in the fashion. Not only did they tie, because the Rams go right down the field in overtime, get a touchdown, PAT, they're up 7, and for Seattle to match it, to go down the field, and then say, you know what, we ain't doing no more overtime because the next score win. We're gonna win it or lose it right here, and they say, you know
Yeah.
what, we're gonna win it. And Sam Darnold did a great job. Seattle's gonna be a tough out, Ocho. They're gonna be tough. I don't care.
Yeah.
Look, the game. Obviously, we can say the game favors Chicago because they practice in that and they play more often in those kind of conditions than the
Right.
Rams. But
Conditions.
anything can
Yes.
happen on a
Right.
given Sunday. That's why we love football so much, because it's one thing. It's one game. It's win or go home. There is no tomorrow. There's
Yeah.
finality once postseason. It's not
Hmm.
like that in any other sport. They say game 7.
Hmm.
There's nothing like game 7. Well, in the NFL, every playoff game is a game 7. Whether it's the
Hmm.
wild card, divisional, or the AFC championship. Obviously, the Super Bowl, we know what that is. But every playoff game in the
Yeah.
postseason, I mean, every playoff game in the NFL is a game 7. No other sport has
Mhm.
that. Because I get 4
Right.
chances. All I got to do, I got to beat you 4 times. But it doesn't
That's
work like
it.
that in the NFL. I ain't got to beat nobody 4 times. I got to win. If I
Right.
win 4 games, Ocho, I probably, if I'm a wild card, I'm gonna be the Super Bowl champ.
I'm holding up the trophy.
In
Yeah.
other sports, if you win 4 games, all you did was advance to the next round.
Oh yeah.
Win four
That's
games in the
crazy.
NFL in the postseason, you're Super Bowl champs. But look,
Hmm.
San Francisco, the injuries, the in and out, they lost Trent for a minute. The wide receiver, I thought they played well, but sometimes,
Hmm.
team just has your number. Teams
Oh
just have
yeah.
your number.
Oh, they had it.
Seattle is.
This.
I'm not so sure if
Uh-huh.
the 49ers have all their pieces that they're a better football team than Seattle.
Um, when I think about it, I think about if they had Bosa, if they had Fred Warner.
Okay, yeah. Because you got to be, because they can't
I
get pressure on the quarterback, Ocho. It's so hard for them to get
right.
pressure, and you got to have somebody that can win quick. You need somebody that can win
Yeah.
right now, that can win
Hmm.
his one-on-one matchup. And they don't really have that. Fred Warner's not going to make
No.
some of the mistakes that these guys were making. They're trying to go under
Right.
and they get pinned and it spits out, or they go over and the guy cuts back. Fred is not going to make some of the
Hmm.
mistakes. He's too veteran of
No.
a player. He's going to read and
Hmm.
diagnose what's going on a lot sooner than these guys. But I
Right.
think from look, and these games are always close. Normally,
Yes.
normally. I mean, the first time they
Hmm.
played up in Seattle, the 49ers won, but it was a very close ball game. The second time, it
Right.
was a 13-3 ball game. The 49ers felt that, you know what, if we eliminate some of these turnovers, Ocho, we like our chances because
Right.
we've already been here and won before. So it's not like it's foreign to us. It's like it's out of the realm
Mhm.
of possibility that we can
Right.
win because we've won here before.
Hmm.
So you feel somewhat good. You like to have Bosa
Yeah.
because you had Bosa when you won the first time. You had Fred Warner
Yes.
when you won the first time. You had Kittle when you won the first time. So you would have liked to have some of
Yes.
those pieces, but you got what you got. You got what you
Yeah.
got.
I mean,
Seattle
listen,
look good.
you got to make. Yeah, you got to make do with what you have. Obviously, I think it hurts not having Kittle, not having Bosa, not having
Yeah,
Fred Warner. But when you think about it, when it comes to this time, when it comes to playoff time, there are a lot of teams that have injuries. Maybe not
yeah.
injuries to some of their star players to the extent of that of the 49ers, but you got to make do with
You
what you
do.
got. You got to make do with what you got. So, I mean, it's unfortunate. I think for the 49ers,
It's
they
hard
should
for
hang their
me
head.
to, that I've
They're
had
gonna
a
be right
chance to
back in
look at. It's
position
hard for me to understand why.
they'll be right back in position next year. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Um, I'm trying to think. I'm looking at the 49ers, maybe a D lineman, maybe a corner. I mean, losing Huff, Fafanga, who's in Denver right now. Their safeties, man, I
Yeah.
just don't know. I mean, the pass didn't jig, but I don't know what 36 was looking at. I don't know what he's looking at. Oh,
Hey,
so why would he look back
hold on.
inside? The
Hey,
quarterback is
it
rolling
wasn't an end
towards
zone,
towards the sideline. You look back inside
right?
and he throws it and Jigba slides and catches it. I'm like, what
Yeah,
are you looking
yeah,
for?
yeah. That was a nice drop in the bucket too. Now
I mean, he looking like
that
his
was a
mom
nice
called
drop.
him. Like he heard somebody, you called me mom? No. Oh man, see, Ocho. I mean, when I go to games, this is why, and we're gonna talk about the Broncos. This is why I can't, man. I see some stuff, bro. I'm like, bro, what? Okay. Come here, son. Come here. Let me ask you something right quick. Tell me what you saw. What did you see?
Right.
I don't know. I don't know.
But yeah, you got to understand too, Unc. Now, when you're watching the game from a fan perspective, even though you played the game, and when you're watching from an eye level view,
They're
as
all
you
22.
were today, huh?
That's the
Sometimes,
20, now 22. Because we can see everything up high, Ocho.
yeah. Sometimes, what we see with a clear
Yeah,
eyesight,
they can't
not the
see.
same when you
Not at eye
feel
level.
flying. Yeah, and the bullet, is flying. And, it's a thinking man's game
Yes.
out there, huh? A thinking man's game. So one mistake, one slip up, one step
Hesitate,
behind,
you
well, you
beat.
done. You look the wrong way, you hesitate, you peek in the backfield. That's all it
The only
takes.
thing that I try to do,
That's all.
Ocho,
A
go ahead.
millisecond.
Go ahead. You say, yeah,
I'm gonna say,
hesitate,
I
you
say it
beat.
takes a millisecond, and you out of
Yeah.
position.
The only thing that I really emphasize, Ocho, is that I never tried to get beat on what I've seen on tape. If I know a guy
Ooh,
like
that's
the
a good
cross face, I can't let you beat me cross.
one.
Now, if you step cross like you gonna cross my face and come out the backside, we need to get a different running back because he too goddamn slow to hit the
Right.
hole. Other than that, Ocho, you're gonna
Yeah.
have drops. You're gonna make some mistakes. But as
Yes.
I remember Pat Surtain, I got a chance to holler at him. I saw his dad. I saw his dad also talk to him. I say in the playoffs, there are no incidental plays. Every play matters. See, in the regular season, Ocho, sometimes the first quarter play might not have an impact in the rest of the game. But in the postseason, every play matters. Every
Yeah.
play matters. And so you're like, oh, don't worry about it, we'll get it back. But that's the difference. Now all of a sudden, instead of a 7-point, you got 3. Now that's 4-point swing. I mean, I thought both. You know what? Let's go ahead and talk about this game. We'll come back to this. The Broncos beat the Bills in overtime, head to the AFC title game. Will Lutz made a 23-yard field goal to win it in overtime following 2 late penalties to get Denver in the red zone. Bo Nix passed for 279 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did have 1 interception. Josh Allen threw for 283, 3 touchdowns, but he had 4 of Buffalo's 5 turnovers. But the big news came after the game, Ocho, when Sean Payton took the podium. Let's take a listen to what he had to say about this breaking news.
Not good news. On the second to last play in overtime, Bo fractured a bone in his right ankle. He's scheduled to have surgery Tuesday of this week, which will put him out for the rest of the season. Said he's ready to go. And it was the second to last play before he threw the pass to Mims. Birmingham is where he'll have the surgery with Dr. Waltrip, and I don't really think there's any other questions. In other words, this is what it is, and we felt like it'd be best to just tell everyone now.
Man, hey, that's
Ocho,
that's
come on now. Damn, boy. That's a buzzard look.
I know. Yeah, that's bad luck. Listen, second play, the second to last play before the game, after playing the entirety of the game. I mean, that sucks, especially for Broncos fans. I'm sure, obviously losing your starting quarterback, that changes everything. That changes the way your offense is called. That changes the way your offense is run. So now someone else has to step up. I'm not sure who is your
Jarrett
backup.
Stidham. Started with the Patriots from Auburn,
The
and then he
Patriots,
went
hold on.
went to the Raiders.
Yes. I remember Stidham. He's not Bo Nix. I think he is capable of maybe winning you a game. Obviously, listen to me now. I'm trying to give you some hope. I'm trying to give you some hope. I'm
That's a
trying to
young
make
lady's
you
name.
about
That's
Huh?
a young lady's name.
what
Yeah.
hope. So what you ain't got no faith in Stidham?
Bro, we're gonna face the Patriots or the Texans.
Woo. Hey, both 2 defensive dogs
Yes.
too, boy.
And then if for some unforeseen reason you get past them, there's a great chance you're gonna play Seattle.
Ooh,
I saw what Seattle.
that's
I
nasty.
was in New York when Seattle did that 43-8 demolition job on us. I'm good.
Yeah. So basically, you want to start packing y'all stuff for Cancun now? What?
I'm gonna enjoy this. I get 24 hours to enjoy this.
Okay, well,
You
you
can't
know what?
rain
All
on my
right, don't
parade.
feel bad about yourself. Don't feel bad about
Yeah, I
yourself.
don't feel
Don't feel
bad.
bad about
He was selected in the
again.
fourth round of 2019 draft. Ocho. He's now in his third season with the Broncos, serving as a backup to Nix for two of those. Stidham is 1-3 as an NFL starter. He last started a game in 23 when he went 1-1 over the last two games of the regular season. Stidham has thrown 8 touchdowns and 8 interceptions in 20 NFL games. Uh, the Broncos, they get the ball, they go right down the field. Little Jordan Humphrey, bro, he dropped it. He dropped a touchdown. Now he came back and caught one in the second, Ocho, but that's 4 points.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
same play that I think, who was that? Kincaid that caught the touchdown from the slot, run the fade from the slot. That was the same play
yeah.
little Jordan Humphrey dropped.
Mm-hmm.
Cortland, bro, you a Pro Bowler. You just signed an extension.
Yeah,
You on the last, you dropped 2 passes. You dropped 2.
yeah.
You gotta have that.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to be their best wide receiver.
He is.
You can't have those drops, Ocho, in that situation.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everything's magnified,
Yes.
especially in the playoffs. You don't get as many plays as you'd like. So the plays that you do get when the ball does come to you, they didn't go to court for a very long time during the game. He wasn't in
No.
rhythm. He hadn't hit the catch. He's one of those that's not gonna complain. He's not gonna say anything. He's gonna run everything hard until the ball does come his way. So I kind of understand it, but he understands and he knows you can't have those drops. Those drops could have been costly. Obviously, it didn't cost you this game. Uh, but listen, the Broncos won the game. We need to talk about Josh Allen.
Oh,
We need to talk about Josh Allen. Hey, 4 to 5
he had
turnovers.
4 of their
Two,
5 turnovers,
yeah, I mean 2 interceptions.
2 fumbles.
The
Right before
fumble,
the
he
half.
got the ball.
What he doing carrying the ball like that, Ocho?
Come on, man. You know he should know better than that.
Take a knee
He's
and get your
fast, but
ass
he's
into
not
the
that.
locker room.
Yeah, he's fast, but he's not that fast to not think pursuit is right there to have the ball holding it like a loaf of goddamn
Yeah.
bread. Like this was supposed to be the Bills' year. I said it multiple times because he didn't have to deal with Pat Mahomes, his kryptonite. He didn't have to deal with Lamar Jackson. He didn't have to deal with Joe Burrow.
And he's the
some
best
of the
quarterback.
better
He was the best quarterback remaining on the AFC. He's out. But there's nobody. He's better than C.J. Stroud. He's better than Drake May. He was the best remaining quarterback in the AFC, and he gagged.
Yeah,
And I told you at the
yeah,
beginning of the season, Buffalo, y'all need to have some
yeah.
questions about Sean McDermott.
Whoa, wait. We can't blame McDermott. We can't blame McDermott after that performance by
So what about those
17 out
before?
there.
What about the previous 6 games when Josh Allen didn't have any turnovers and you still lost?
Okay, talk to me now.
And,
Okay.
I mean, at least John Harbaugh, he got to a Super Bowl and won it. Mike Tomlin got the 2,
Yeah,
1-1.
yeah.
He ain't. I mean, we got to have some conversation. It's just not good.
Hey,
Ocho, you had the best quarterback. You were the only one that had an MVP quarterback. As a matter of fact, nobody else had an MVP quarterback in the postseason. You're the only
yeah.
one.
hmm Hey, he put up a stinker.
Yeah. And I'm trying to figure out the way you running the football.
He put up a
Why
stinker.
you got Josh Allen throwing the ball 39 times? James Cook got 24 carries for $117. He's averaging basically 5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
Josh Allen got averaging 5.5 yards a carry. And you throwing the ball.
So I got a
Yeah.
question. You think it's time for a new voice over there in
I
Buffalo
think
too?
they're going to have a serious discussion. I think the Pagulas are going to have a
Yeah.
serious discussion with themselves. They got to ask themselves some questions because I mean, think about it, Ocho. Are you closer?
Uh,
Are you closer? Remember, you got to the AFC Championship game last year. They put
Yes.
all this technology in to make sure because, he got it. No, he didn't get it. Now they got this technology. With everything removed, when they had removed the hedge from around you for you to go,
Yes, sir.
ain't no Pat Mahomes. You don't have to go to Kansas City. You didn't have to deal with Burrow. You didn't have to deal with Lamar, although you've beaten Lamar. But those are guys that are Lamar's a two-time MVP. Joe Burrow has gone to your building and beat you. He's gone to Pat Mahomes' building and beat him. He was, a couple of plays away from winning a Super Bowl. He's removed.
Oh, yeah.
The guy that's gone to 5 Super Bowls, won 3, and an MVP, league MVP, he's gone. And the guy in his second year, what are we doing here?
The funny thing about it, if there was a year for Buffalo to make it to the Super Bowl, this was it. This was it. So I don't understand what happened in a game like today. You need Josh Allen to be what we call him. We give him that moniker as being Superman because he does less with more. I mean, he does more with less. This is the game. He put up a stinker. He played bad. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it.
How about this, Ocho? Bills in the postseason under Sean McDermott lost the wild card game round to Houston, lost the championship in the championship game to KC, lost the divisional to KC, lost the divisional to Cincinnati, lost the divisional to KC, lost the championship to KC, lost the divisional to Denver.
You think about some of those turnovers, huh? You think about somebody. I'm like, well, who was that? Now, anyway, you think about some of those turnovers, huh? I think the game changes because some of those are points.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of those are points, and it takes away your opportunity, your chances to win a game of this magnitude where points at a premium. Every series counts. Every time we have the ball, it counts. And the fact that they only lost by 3 with 5 turnovers lets you know that they let the opportunity slip right between their fingers.
Ocho, all you got to do is take a knee, go in at the half. Now you kicking, instead of tie the game to go in overtime, you kicking the game to win it.
Come on now.
Sometimes you can be too cute. Sometimes you can get greedy. And they got greedy. We got Josh Allen. We got 2 timeouts. Let's see what we can do. He didn't protect the ball. Benito did a great job stripping him from behind. Then Benito did another job. He hit him in his back. He fumbled that ball. Denver should have put that game away early. Because when Benito hit him in his back, they got the ball at the 19-yard line. You get 2 yards. I thought Sean called the game conservative at that point. No, I'm going for your throat. That's what I'm doing. I'm finna end it. Can you imagine, Ojo, if the score is, instead of 20-10, the score is 24 or 27-10? Now we got a whole different ball game. But McMillan, that DB 29, he made the play of the game.
Yes, sir.
Chad, I know y'all say that was a catch. You should have been down. Let me explain it to you. It's called the Calvin Johnson rule. If a receiver catches the football and he in turn goes to the ground, he must maintain possession of the football throughout the entirety of the act called catching the football. I don't know how. Let me explain it again. If a receiver catches the football and he goes to the ground, he must maintain possession of the football throughout the entirety of the catch. To make a long story short, and I made a short story long. He goes to the ground. He need to get his ass up and hand the ball to the official.
Ref, yeah. It's
called the Calvin Johnson rule.
Yeah. Basically, when he was playing Chicago, remember?
And that was a catch.
He
caught the ball and tried to get up. And they challenged it.
Using the ball to get up.
And they won.
Yeah, I forget. And obviously, when I saw it, most of the time, I call it somewhat of a bang play in a sense, where you have to maintain possession of the play, and through the play where possession is supposed to be maintained, McMillan took the ball away from you. He took the ball away from you. That was obviously
the play of the game, because they're at the 20-yard line. They're gonna kick a field goal and win it.
Yeah, exactly. So. I mean, it's tough. Then I hate Unc, and I said this, I tweeted this as well. Is with a game like this, as close as it was, I hate for the refs to be the one to be.
They're gonna be maligned, but it was the right. Ocho is the right call.
about the PI on Tre'Davious White.
Ocho, it was PI, and they missed the other one
I know.
earlier.
Earlier, yeah.
Yes.
Sideline, yeah, where he pulled
Yes.
his arm back.
They missed one. They were PIs. It wasn't like, man, I don't think that was a PI. It was an obvious PI. They missed one earlier, and they let them play for the most part.
Hey, yeah. You know you heard what you just said? They let him play for the most part, but I would love some consistency. If you're gonna let him play early in the game,
we can't let you be that egregious with it, though, Ocho.
Yeah, it was egregious. Tre'Davious was a little early. I wish he would have looked back for the ball. He panicked, though, huh? He panicked. He got beat off the line. When you get beat off the line of scrimmage, and then you in hurry up mode trying to catch up, what's the first thing you do? If that receiver slows down,
you're gonna run up his back.
Slowing down. Yeah, you're gonna run right up his back. That's exactly what.
Bo, that's supposed to be a walk-off touchdown, but Bo didn't trust himself, so he put it up there knowing Mims was gonna have to slow down and know White was gonna run up his back. That's a touchdown. That's a walk-off touchdown. That's supposed to end the game. All he's supposed to do is let Mims run up. Woo-woo.
Yeah, I just hate the fact. I know it was PI, but I hate the fact that it came down to the yellow flag. I hate that the end of the game and the game decision making ended up on the rest flag. I mean, it was PI. I'm not saying it wasn't. I just hate that it ended the way it did. I do.
But I can see, Ocho, if it wasn't like, it was kind of like when we had the conversation our first year on Nightcap with the Eagles and KC. Man, you can't throw the flag. The man came and told you Bradford the Force said, I held him. I was beat. So the man telling you he held him, even the official, when he explained it to the pool reporters, what we saw is the guy gets beat, he's pulling away, and the guy, he's about to option away, and he tugs it. Bradford came, he said, I did it. I was hoping they didn't see it. And Philly fans still, and everybody talking about, well, they shouldn't have called it. The man, Ocho, so if a man, I robbed that bank. I took that $15 million. Man, he ain't do it. They shouldn't even arrest that man. He told you he did it. And he got the money to show you. You saw the man grab Juju's jersey. All he had to, like you said, they missed the first PI. That really should have been PI, and they didn't call it. Like, well, damn, are y'all not going to call PI today? So Sean said, you know what? Let's dial it up again. Let's see, either we going to get a completion or we going to force them to call it.
One or the other. And especially in that situation, that timing of the game. Once I saw White get beat off that,
and then the ball like
that,
you ain't got no choice, Ocho. He ain't got no help. He already know.
At all. I got to get on my horse. I got to get on my horse. And the funny thing about it is what makes some of the greatest DBs in the NFL, when you're at a
disadvantage.
A bad situation. There we go. When you're at a disadvantage like that, when you get beat, can I still remain calm and collective when the ball is in the air and still be able to play the ball even though the man is in front of you? That's hard to do, boy.
It's even harder when you're in overtime. So just imagine that. So in first quarter, second quarter, maybe there's a chance. Now it's first score. If next score win, they've had the ball. We've had the ball. They score, they win. So now it ain't like the fourth quarter. Okay, our offense get a chance. They can go down and redeem this. No. And when I looked, I was like, oh, he opened. And I saw him throw. I said, why would you throw the ball like that? When you're not confident, Ocho, and you don't want to overshoot him, you try to just get him the ball, knowing that he's going to, because I can see the ball, Ocho. I see the ball. The DB not looking back because he's in such a hurry to catch up with me. He's just going to run slam. It's just like when you're not paying attention, you run slam in the back of somebody. Where if you paying attention, you don't run in the back of nobody. You feeling down with your phone, or you go to answer your phone and you go trade. Bam! Oh, man, what happened? You done ran dead in the back of somebody, Ocho. But it was man, Ocho. I think we got the record. 119.7 decibel. That's the lot. That place was crazy. Yes. Ash, check that. 119.7. I think we took that thing back from
From Seattle or Kansas
I
City?
don't know. I think we got 119. Unless somebody got more than 119, it's ours now.
And listen, I know, man, Kansas City or Kansas City or Seattle might have higher than 119. I could be wrong, but them two stadiums
They get
there,
loud.
when it comes to that,
Seattle get loud.
well, you can't hear
See, I was
nothing,
there to
boy.
be tracking stuff like that when it was in like the Kingdome or the Astrodome when it was old, the House of Pain. That's what you used to call the Astrodome, the House of
Yeah.
Pain, or the Kingdome, or some of these old, but they didn't keep track of it back then. Here's Sean McDermott on that controversial call.
It's hard for me to, and I've had a chance to look at, it's hard for me to understand why it was ruled the way it was ruled. And if it is ruled that way, then why wasn't it slowed down just to make sure that we have this right? That would have made a lot of sense to me, to make sure that we have this thing right, because that's a pivotal play in the game where we have the ball at the 20, maybe kicking a game-winning field goal right there. So I'll just leave it at that. But I'm saying it because I'm standing up for Buffalo, damn it. I'm standing up for us. Because what went on is not how it should go down, in my estimation. That play, these guys spent 3 hours out there playing football, pouring their guts out, to not even say, hey, let's just slow this thing down. That's why I'm bothered.
No.
In my eyes, it was. Yes, in my eyes, it was.
Now, which play is he talking about?
He's talking about the interception, the play to Cooks, in which McMillan took it out of his hands.
Hey, listen, Mr. McDermott has been around the game of football for a
Yes.
very long time. Mr. McDermott understands the rules when it comes to the game of football. Even watching from the sideline, you had a field side, you have an eye view of what's going on. You know that's an interception. I'm a receiver. Even I understand that you have to have position to catch and maintain it and get up with the ball.
Because if he doesn't go to the ground, it's a catch. But once you go to the ground, Ocho, you must maintain. If the Dez Bryant is there it is.
Green Bay game.
He went to the
with
ground.
Dez.
The moment you go to the ground. So let that chat. Hey, I don't know what y'all rules are in the Turkey League or your flag football league, but if you catch a football and you go to the ground, you got to maintain possession of the football throughout the act of the catch. And Buffalo, it's hard, but McMillan, as he was going down, McMillan was pulling the ball. That's why he was able to come up with it.
Yeah, that's a bang bang play. Is going to the ground. I mean, the receiver, you want to do the best you can to grab that thing and have strong hands. But obviously, you out here with it, so it's hard to bring that in. And because you out here and you exposed, you don't have much strength because it's not close to your body.
And because when he turned,
made a stronger man
because
win.
when you turn, Ocho, you bring the DB into play now.
Yeah.
Now he can do this, and his momentum is carrying him over. So he gonna pull it out.
Yeah, every time.
But think about it. He pulled it out and held on to it. A lot of times we see it pull out and it's incomplete.
Yeah.
But here's the play before. See, if Cooks was a hands catcher, he'd have caught that one on the sideline. Remember, he jumped up and caught it with his body. Yeah. He got his foot down, and then he tried to brace himself, and his hand touched down out of bounds. He caught it with his hands. He got both feet down in bounds. You have to understand where you are on the field. But look, if I'm Buffalo, I'm definitely bringing Cooks back because I thought he played really well. I mean, he just got there like 2 days ago.
Yeah, he ain't been that long. He ain't been that long. But listen, even if you don't bring Cooks back, you think about some of the options that you have. There might be a shakeup. There might be a shakeup with someone that's down there in Philly who might be a viable option to come in as your number one, who would be tremendous to have for Josh Allen to have what I like to consider a true number one. Chat, y'all know exactly where I'm going with this. You never know what can happen. Regardless of people talk about cap hits and all that. I'm not sure if y'all been following the game of football long enough. NFL teams don't care nothing about no
No,
cap hits.
to make it work.
NFL teams don't care nothing about no cap hits or how high it
Right.
is. They don't care nothing about that, especially when situations have deteriorated as much as they have this year over there with some of the issues that they had. So I think they're probably going to move on from one of the best in the game, and there's a good chance he might end up in Buffalo.
Yeah. Ocho, pool report reasoning. Question: what did you see on the pass to Brandon Cooks that was ruled an interception by Jaquan McMillan? Carl Cheffers, who's the referee. The receiver has to complete the process of the catch. He's going to the ground. As part of the process to catch, he lost possession of the ball when he hit the ground. The defender gained possession of it at that point. The defender is the one that completed the process of the catch, so the defender was awarded the ball. Question: did the
Da-da!
ball hit the ground? No. That was confirmed in the replay process. The interception was confirmed. Now, he's an official. Now, I just told you the rule. I told you the rule. I tweeted it. Somebody, I said, this is what has to happen. When you go, chat, this is the last time Ocho and I was going to explain it to you. Ocho's a receiver. I'm the DB. Ocho jumps up and catches the ball. If he stays on his feet, we good. But if Ocho goes to the ground, and in the process of going to the ground, we hit the ground simultaneous, and he loses possession, and I come up with the ball, it's my ball. I completed the process, not Ocho. Ocho started the process. I appreciate him for doing that. I completed the process. That's my ball.
Right. Also, chat, with this hypothetical scenario that Unc just created, if he was a DB and I was a receiver, I would have scored a touchdown. That would have been a difference.
I ain't letting you off the. I ain't letting you off the. I ain't letting you off. Ocho, and they know this. In overtime, everything is replayed. All score.
Yes.
And because they didn't want people challenging it. Touchdown. Somebody had to burn a challenge flag because they thought it was a touchdown, or that was a fumble, or that was this. They said, you know what? We're gonna let you save your challenges. The mere fact it was a change of possession, they replay it. I don't know why Sean McDermott burned the timeout. They replayed it. It was a turnover. All scoring and change of possession plays are automatically reviewed.
Yeah. And then to know the rules as a head coach and still you have to, excuse me, you got to fight for your team. You got to stick up for your team. But like, come on now.
You know
Come
the
on,
rules.
Mr. McDermott. Come on.
You know that once Brandon Cook goes to the ground, he must maintain possession. If he'd have maintained possession, what that would have meant, Ocho? McMillan wouldn't have had the ball. How you have something in your possession and then I got it in my possession?
Right. And then some people aren't even going to listen.
No.
Some people aren't going to listen. The people that are not going to listen? The people that are Buffalo fans.
Oh, Shannon, you just saying that. You just saying that because your team won. No, I'm saying that because that's the rules. I just happen to know the rules. I mean, I wish. Look, I get it, and in situations Ocho and I talked about a little earlier, is that PIs are really hard, but they become excruciatingly hard the later you get into the game because you feel like that might have influenced or have some impact on the game.
Yeah, I hate that.
But ask yourself, Buffalo fans, if the guy had did Shakira like that, would you have wanted that play call? Yes or no? Yeah. How about your quarterback hold on to the football? How about your quarterback not try to throw down the seam and read the backside safety?
Right.
Josh Allen, I mean, for the mere fact that you was even in the game, y'all should. I mean, you play probably any other team, you lose it. You're in a situation like San Fran in Seattle.
Oh, game over. Game over. Four turnovers?
Yeah, 5.
You realize? Oh, 5. Excuse me. You do realize the goddamn Seahawks capitalized off every
last
turnover
one of them.
tonight.
And
every last one.
Ocho, and the thing, this game was about, boy, This game was about to get out of hand. It was 7-3. Denver didn't do anything. They got the ball back, and they're going right back down the field. And Singleton put a hit on James Cook.
Yeah.
Take it. I mean, he picked him up off his feet. And
Yeah.
Huff was right there, Johnny on the spot, and they go right back down the field and they get a touchdown. But this thing was about to, I was like, oh, it's about to be 14-3.
Mm-hmm.
There are no inconsequential plays come postseason. Every play matters. Every play matters. And people don't, well, there ain't no one play. Because it's like 4 or 5 plays that actually determine the outcome of the game.
Every time.
It's 4 or 5 plays. You can go back and look. In the postseason, it's because every play is very, very important. You just track it back. We make this, we do this. But that was an interception. They reviewed it. I don't know. He talking about, well, they should have taken a little bit more time. How much time you want them to take? It don't change the Ocho. If they took, you know what? They just came back from the review. It was an interception. Yeah. It don't matter how long it takes. It doesn't change the outcome.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And some people, I'm reading the chat as we sit here talking. Some people still not listening. He hit the ground with the ball. I mean, like
he did. But so let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. He catches the football. He hits the ground and the ball pops out. Is that a catch? Why isn't the catch? He hit the ground with the ball.
Mm-hmm.
If Ocho, I can't read the chat, but Ocho's saying he's reading the chat. He's saying he hit the ground with the ball. So if he hits the ground with the ball and the ball pops out, what is that?
Incomplete.
Okay. Go to the ground as the receiver. You must maintain possession of the football. He goes to the ground. He didn't maintain possession. You know why? Because McMillan took it from him.
Yeah.
McMillan.
Simple as that.
And Carl Chaffers told you. It was the DB that completed the process of going to the ground and coming up with the football.
Oh, yeah.
The difference is McMillan was down by contact because Cook had touched it. If not, he could have got up and ran.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it sucks.
So you know what it's like?
It sucks.
It's like you get your girl pregnant and she wait 3 or 4 weeks to tell you. Why didn't you tell me? It wasn't going to change anything. I'm still pregnant.
I like where you going with that.
Change nothing. So if I'd have told you in March instead of telling you April, what would that have changed? I'm still pregnant. So if they take 30 minutes, they take 45 minutes, they take an hour to review that call, it's still an interception. It's still the Broncos' ball.
No matter what.
I know, but
no matter what.
I get it. I get it. This was supposed to be your year because all the stumbling blocks, all the things that have stopped you in previous years were removed, mainly Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes. Those two have been removed. And now you let a second-year quarterback come in. And that's why I'm a firm believer in letting a coach pick his quarterback. Sean didn't want Russ. I don't believe he had to belittle Russ like he did in Detroit. And somebody, hold on, I was talking about. All right, not to get off track. Ocho, I was looking. We was talking about AJ Brown. They talk about AJ Brown too big of a cap hit, dead money. I said, is he more or less than what Russell Wilson was on the cap?
I mean,
if he ain't 85 million.
I don't think people understand how this business works. I don't think they do, because the first thing they do is NFL teams do not care about that dead cap hit money. They don't. When things have deteriorated, the relationships, the distractions as they so call them, when it gets to the point to where it is now, there's no going back.
Yeah.
There's no going back. And obviously it's the Eagles fans. Listen, you love AJ, you love what he stands for, you love what he's done for the organization, but Hey, it's tough, man. It's tough. He's not happy.
No, and the
He's
reports
not.
that he had requested a trade. Now, I don't know if that's true. Some reports could be erroneous, and some can be have some. There might be a little truth in it. There's a little truth even in a
It
lie.
depends. Oh wait, it depends who it came from. It depends where the rumor
Right.
came from. And if it's anonymous and someone that is somewhat of a credible source says it, it's coming
Oh
from
yeah,
somewhere.
yes.
It's coming from
But
somewhere.
they reviewed it. Man, the NFL record decibel level is Arrowhead Stadium fans reach 142.2. Wow,
See? I told you. I knew it was
142.
either it was
We way off.
hey, it was either Kansas City or it was Seattle. It was one or the other.
But Ocho,
I
we
don't I don't man, I
119,
don't know.
and that thing was like loud. So that's 23 short.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, oh, you
I
played in
did
Kansas
play in Kansas
City.
City. Oh, Kansas City and Denver was the two loudest stadiums I ever played in.
Yeah.
And it
I,
just so
I don't
happened,
know.
Denver
Ethan,
was my home. In Kansas City, we played there every year.
right,
Played there every year for 12 years. So I got 12 trips. I got 13 because we played them in the playoffs
right.
one year. Yeah.
I only had one trip.
Ain't
And that one trip there, I was like, I ain't
nothing like it.
never experienced nothing like this. And I'm curious. All fans, they sit in the stadium, they all scream, they all cheer, they all boo, whatever it may be. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's the way the stadium is built. Why is it that this stadium in
It's
particular
so,
sounds so much different than everyone else?
when it's so loud and I got to get,
Mhm.
right, and you sitting right next to me,
That's all.
and I can't hear what you saying
And here,
unless
and
yes,
yeah.
that's when you know it's loud.
Hmm.
It was crazy, but I'm glad Carl Cheffers, and normally the referee meet with pool reporters and they ask any controversial call or what this X, Y, and Z, and he explained it to them. Possession of the football, receiver goes to the ground. He must maintain possession of the football throughout the entirety of the act of catching the football. He did not, and y'all know it. So hopefully Ocho and I explained that to you guys really, really well because I don't really know what else to say. Ocho, obviously, emotions were extremely high in the Bills locker room after the game. Here's Josh Allen and Deion Dawkins after the game.
Josh, this question, but how hard is it to just get here again and have this happen?
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight.
He said he feels like he let you guys down. How do you react when your quarterback who's done so much for you says that to you guys?
He let us down.
Thanks, Tim.
Tough. And
Hey,
I love that.
hey, that hurt,
I
bro.
love that emotion.
Huh?
Because you know why I love
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I know
Huh.
how much they invested into him. This is the kind of emotion
Mhm.
that when you invest into it, your relationship is
Mhm.
ending after 5, 10, 15 years.
Mhm. That's that hurt, boy.
Your child is, after everything that you've done and you've invested so much, and they get sidetracked temporarily. That thing hurts.
Yeah.
I've been there,
Hmm.
Josh. I've been there, Dion. Bro, don't let nobody, big grown ass man. Because everybody gonna say, man, if I'm making 40, 30, 40, 50, I don't care.
But see, the funny thing about it is people can't see
Now
past the
you
money.
can't.
People can't see
Nope.
past the money, but they don't understand all the work that you put in to be able to make that kind of money.
Lot of
You know,
sacrifice.
training camp, all season program, hours and hours and countless hours of practice and film and studying, rehab. They don't understand everything that goes. People, fans of the game, they get to see the finished product go out there on Sundays. They don't understand the work you got to put in before Sunday gets there.
Do you know how long it took him to get there?
That's why. That's where the tears come
Think about how
from,
long it took him to get there.
man.
I mean, from the time a lot of these guys been playing football from the time they were 7, 8, 9 years old. This is a lifetime of devotion. This is a lifetime of dedication. And I'm so close. I can see it. I'm
Mm.
so close. I can see it, Ocho.
Mhm.
And every single year, and it doesn't get easier. I want you to know disappointment does not get easier. It doesn't. Even if you've had disappointment one year after the next, it doesn't get easier. It doesn't. As a matter of fact, it gets harder. Because as you suffer these disappointments, as the years go by, you realize I got less years to do this.
Oh yeah. Oh, that window of opportunity is small, That window of opportunity in the NFL in general is small. And then you have to maximize your opportunities to make the playoffs or be able to make that run at getting the Lombardi. You were afforded the opportunities for a while in your career.
I was very fortunate. I won 3 and 4 years.
Hey, listen, imagine being on my end.
No, I don't know.
You know, going into each season, hoping, at least just hoping to have a winning season. You got me thinking about no Lombardi. Shit, I'm trying. Can we have a winning season first?
Yeah, let's win. Let's get to the playoffs, and then maybe I can shift my focus. Because right now I can't really see past that. I can't see that far down the road, Ocho. It's dark and I ain't got no headlights on.
Yeah. Hey,
but
man.
The raw, like I said, Chad, and I'm not just let's like remove yourself if you've never been an athlete or. But I'm saying, just imagine the thing that you poured the most into, the thing that you sacrificed the most, and it didn't go your way. Maybe you didn't get the job. Maybe you didn't get into the school that you wanted. Maybe you didn't get the grades that you wanted. Maybe you didn't get the promotion that you wanted.
You know what the funny thing about it is everybody can be able to have a sense of how Deion Dawkins is feeling or how Josh Allen is feeling simply because maybe if you didn't play sports, hell, it could be a relationship. You think about the years and the time you spent, investing in something and not getting that return on it, and then it ending, and you're sitting there wondering, like, well, God damn, where did everything go wrong?
What did I do? What could I have done differently?
Better, yeah.
Because that's the thing. It's the lifetime of regret that you look back and like what. Because nobody remembers all the great Superman, the Herculean plays that Josh Allen's made.
No.
All they remember the man. I remember him in the divisional round. He turned the ball over 4 times. He had gone 6 games. He hadn't turned the ball over. 16 total touchdowns, 0 turnovers. And then today, he had 4. They had 5 turnovers. And for that, you have 5 turnovers and still had to take a field goal in overtime to beat you, lets you know you're close. But close only matters if you're throwing grenades and you're slow dancing. And if there's a chaperone there, you're not going to be able to get that close.
I like that. I ain't never heard that one.
It's tough, man. I know how Josh been feeling. Because, boy, I felt the same way when we lost to Jacksonville. That exactly. And I held it together when I was on camera. But when I got in that car,
you let it out, huh?
As a matter of fact, my girl, she didn't even ride home with me. I said, ride home with your mom.
Damn.
Because I already know I won't be able to hold it together. No.
Yeah, you ain't want to see you vulnerable, huh? It's okay. It's okay to cry.
I know it is.
Hey, I
be crying because I already know. Because I had put so much blame on me. I had dropped the 2-point conversion. I had dropped the crucial 3rd down. I had put so much on me. I couldn't let her see me break down because I know I was going to break down.
Hey, Unc, it's okay to be vulnerable, huh? See, I be crying on the show live in front of everybody. I don't be caring.
That's
I don't
just like and plus I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to talk to my brother. I just needed to hear his voice because he's that soothing. He's that calm that let me know it's okay.
Yeah.
And that's what I got. So what Josh is feeling, what Deion Dawkins is feeling, I felt the same thing. I was just able to keep it. I was just able to hold it together on camera. But trust me, when I got in that car.
Yeah. Damn, Unc. I'm sorry about that, man.
Boy.
That mean you played shitty, boy.
I did. I caught a touchdown, Ocho. I'm feeling good, Ocho. Put in motion, went down. I was like, you know, I put a move on the Ocho. They put me in motion.
Yeah.
Got up the scene.
Yeah.
Caught like a 20-something yard, 27-yard touchdown. We were hyped. Go back down the field. Scored again. 2 points because we kicked 2 field goals. Then we got a touchdown. And Mike said, we got to go. We're going for 2. Going for 2.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I still.
Damn, Unc, you drop it? Hey, you sorry, man.
That's exactly
You sorry,
Ocho, you
Unc.
remember what I say? The mind replays what the heart can't delete. I was heartbroken.
Come on now.
I replayed that over and over. I mean, think about it. I mean, I won 3 Super Bowls. I was a multiple-time All-Pro, Pro Bowl player. I'm in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Every state that I've ever lived in, I'm in the Sports Hall of Fame. I'm in the Division II Hall of Fame. I'm in the Black College Hall of Fame. That play.
Damn.
That play. I still think about it.
Hey, don't worry about it now, boy. That was a long time ago, boy.
It is. I mean, sometimes I find myself, I mean, you know, I find myself just thinking like, damn, what if? But then I flip side, said, well, Shannon, that was the catalyst for you guys to go get back to back. But then I start talking to Burns. I start to, man, we should have three-peated. Then all of a sudden, all those emotions that I felt so many, many years ago start coming back.
Came back. Damn.
I try to be Ocho, and that's I think that's one of my problems because I try to be a perfectionist. I try to do every single thing right.
Yes, sir.
And I try to take every step to make sure it's right. And when it's not, boy,
it hurt. You gotta understand, but you're human, man. You're human. Now, as much as we want to be perfect in all that we do, human error.
My sister tell me that all the time, Ocho.
Human error is inevitable. No matter how much we try to perfect our craft or perfect the way we walk, you know, in the steps of the big man upstairs, man, we all backslide at some point. We all fall short at some point. I mean,
and then the thing is, I go to Baltimore and I'm known as the Jaguar Killer. 2 game-winning touchdowns against them jokers. Set up another game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
I was like,
okay, Jaguar Killer. I like that.
Ocho.
Okay. hey, Unc. Hey.
Yeah. I declawed him. And give them claws. You can't do nothing. Pull the claws out. I declawed him. Let me stop for Peter be talking all crazy and reckless. They got mad at Kim Kardashian because she went and bought some dogs and didn't go to the pound. Ocho.
Yeah.
We're gonna put this loss on Josh.
Yeah. We put it on every other quarterback when they lose. This is on Josh
because we gave
Allen.
a ton of credit last week against Jags, did we, Ocho?
Hey, gave him a lot. The onus on that win was Josh Allen. So the onus on this loss is on Josh Allen.
He did have 4 turnovers.
He played like doo-doo, boy. He played like doo-doo. I ain't talking about any kind of doo-doo. I'm talking about like diarrhea, like slippery. Yeah, like messy. Like that. Hey, tonight was bad from 17, boy. You know, and I'm not one to really criticize, but I've gotten better at being able to express myself when someone doesn't play up to par, based on the standards of being a MVP caliber quarterback and not having to deal with your nemesis.
No, he ain't no MVP caliber quarterback. He an MVP. He got it. He got the award last year. Remember?
Okay, my bad. You're right. Yeah. Hey, boy. Hey, you know who Mr. Hanky is? You don't watch South Park?
Oh no.
Yeah, well, Josh Allen played like Mr. Hanky tonight. I let Ash or Jordan, they can tell you who Mr. Hanky is, but he played like Mr. Hanky tonight, boy.
For the most part, if it ain't if we're not critiquing a movie for a Netflix or a movie house, if it ain't sports, someday I go. If sports, Ocho, like if we got, let's just say we gonna be off Tuesday and Wednesday. If the Lakers not playing, my team don't even come on. I go days without even the TV even coming on. And like I said, if we not going, if I ain't got to watch to talk about it on Nightcap, TV ain't coming on.
Yeah,
I have to give my mind a break because I mean, bro, I'm all in. People, man, yeah. I mean, I make it look easy because I enjoy what I do. I love what I do. This is my passion. I'm passionate. God has blessed me with tremendous recall. He's blessed me with the ability to express myself and have a way with words, and I can make people laugh. I can be serious when I need to be, but sometimes you just have to turn your mind off, Ocho, and it's hard. I can turn my mind off and not watch TV, but then I'm like, try to go to bed, and I just sit there 2-3 hours at a time. I mean, sometimes I go to bed like after Nightcap. I look at my watch, it's like 2:00 in the morning. Knowing I got to get up at 6:30 because Titus go bark one time. Like,
right. I mean, it's time to go.
I said, let me just lay here. And then he'll bark 2 times. And then I said, well, I got to get up because he's going to wake the little ones up. So, Josh, I feel you. Now, don't think that I ain't going to put all this blame, a lot of this blame on you. I empathize with you. Now, I do. You and Dick Dog.
Yeah.
But just know. You know.
Play like some stir fry.
Ocho, did you see the flag plant before the game? The flag plant.
Hey, man, I seen that jacket you had on. Forget the flag plant. You saw that jacket?
Yeah. I got. Look at the jacket.
Hey, but that jacket, boy, I don't know where you got that from, boy.
Ocho, that jacket 27 years old.
Nice.
That jacket 27 years old.
Oh, okay. That thing was nice. Hey, that's the first thing I saw. I saw the video when you got out of the truck. I'm like, oh, what that is? What's that on? Yeah, that thing was nice,
man.
Boy.
You know, Jeff Hamilton. Actually, he gonna make us some Nightcap jackets.
For real? Oh man. Yeah. Hey, I need a law. Hey, you know, when we go to Santa Clara now, you know it's gonna be cold up there all week.
He won't be able to turn it around that quick. It's like a 2-month, because these are handmade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, let me see I was talking to Ocho, I didn't see the flag plant. Run it back.
Yeah, run that thing back. Run that thing back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you had to grab your height.
Little flag plant. Okay, I see you.
You should have had me out there on the field. Let me plant that thing.
No, what you should have done is you should have rode the horse out the goddamn tunnel. I told you, man. Hey, you got to make a statement, man. When you get an opportunity to go back to the stadium, you don't go too often. You got to come in there with some style.
I made a statement one time when I skydived in the statement. That was the last statement I was making in Mile High. Other than that, I'm getting my ass out of the vehicle.
Hold on, you skydived?
I skydived in the Mile High.
Well, when was that?
2009.
Well, boy, you a dead devil.
I mean, back in the day, I used to do something.
Hey, so that means you won't have no problem getting on the back of one of them bulls with your boy, huh?
Not with these hips. Oh no, man! You wasn't here, Ocho. Man, my knees still hurt from bowling. I almost pulled my glute. That's why I started throwing the ball like that because I couldn't get into the slide. Man, my glute, man. Don't laugh, Ocho. Man, my glute on fire, man.
Hold on. Speaking of, you told the chat how I whooped you in
bowling? I ain't tell nobody. We holding up on that because the tape. Man, but you know who bragging though. I just want you to know who bragging.
Oh yeah, he talking heavy.
Yeah, man.
Okay. See, okay, I got something for him.
oh yeah, I got some. Oh, I definitely got to get Joe. He already know it. Ocho, how's Brazil?
Hey, Unc, man, listen. Um, I don't know how to explain it. Hey, chat. You don't really watch soccer like
No.
that, but I had the opportunity, man. I had the opportunity to meet Brazilian Ronaldo, uh, who is arguably the greatest complete
Ronaldo or
nine, which is a
Ronaldinho?
striker. No, Ronaldo. You know me, I know Ronaldinho like this. We were cool, but I never had the opportunity to meet Ronaldo, the Brazilian
Okay.
Ronaldo, one who won the World Cup.
2004?
Dog, I forgot. I think it was 2004. I felt like a little kid. I felt like a little kid. I don't think I don't. It's hard to explain meeting someone of that magnitude that you've been a fan of for
Mm-hmm.
years, and you always watch videos, you watch highlights. You was able to see him when you were in high school, watching play, knowing how great he was, and finally being able to be right there up close in person with him and talk. And his English was okay, and it was like I'm not calling him a god. I'm not calling him a god. It's like God
Mm-hmm.
like to see him walk into that stadium and see all the Brazilian fans. Oh, they went crazy. They went crazy. And people in the chat, unless you understand soccer, it'd be hard for you to understand that feeling I had. And then I met Neymar as well.
That was your first
Obviously,
time meeting
you think
Neymar?
of my first time meeting Neymar. First, I'd have met everybody else, and this is my first time meeting Neymar. And to meet both of them at the same time within a 10-minute span, dog, I tweeted, I know what it felt like to get drafted by the Bengals. I know what it felt like to get that phone call. And today, the butterflies, the nervousness of meeting players of that magnitude, it almost trumps that feeling of
Wow.
draft day, getting that phone call from Mike Brown like that. Like, I'm talking about unbelievable. I don't know who is someone that you enjoy watching them in their respective craft. And if you ever had the opportunity to meet him, it's like, wow, I can't
Oh, I
believe
tell
it.
you, the only man I ever felt like he was levitating was Michael Jordan. Everybody tell the same
Big-
story.
Bingo. You know that feeling? You know that feeling when you
Yep.
met Mike? Bingo. Same thing. Same thing. And to meet two legends at the same time, I thought it was unbelievable. And you know what's funny? I had on this jersey, the jersey I have on right now. Grêmio is a team here in Brazil where Ronaldinho played when he was younger, and they made me take the jersey off at the stadium I was at because the stadium I was at is where Palmeiras plays, and it was the rival.
Oh,
So it was somewhat of a
yes,
disrespect
yes.
in a sense. It made me take my jersey off and had to put something else on. But outside of that, people here in Brazil, dog, pure class, showed love. It was awesome. I played here in the Kings League, a little 7v7 league. It was awesome. I believe, well, I can't say anything now, but I was able to sit down with some good folks. And for those there in the chat that enjoy the game of soccer, I have some very special for y'all coming up for World Cup that you're gonna love. If you love the beautiful game, you're gonna like it. You're gonna like it.
The Atlanta Falcons finalized the deal to hire Kevin Stefanski as their new head
Hey,
coach. The two-time NFL Coach of the Year flew to Atlanta today, and now they're still on the Falcon head coaching job. Now, I read that he invited him over to his home for dinner, and he was going to
Mhm.
have, a steak and potato bar. But it's been reported that Mr. Blank cooked the ribeye himself. Said reiterated
Mhm.
Matt Ryan will be leading interviews for the team's head coach and general managers opening. Both Matt Ryan and Kevin Stefanski have Philly ties. Ryan grew up in the Philly suburbs and attended William Penn Charter before starting at Boston College. Stefanski is a Philly native who played at St. Joseph Prep and stayed home for college at Penn. Um, question. Um, Obviously, you drafted a quarterback 2 years ago with the number eighth overall pick, Michael Penix Jr., and you have first cousins, Kirk Cousins, still on the roster, although that he might
Yeah.
be transitioning to get that Matt Ryan role at CBS as an analyst at the desk. Do you believe Kevin Stefanski is the right guy? Because at the end of the day, anybody could coach this team, but for Michael Penix
Yes.
Jr., because I think that is the key.
Yeah. Hey, that's tough. That's tough. I'm not sure based on what I've seen. I know at one point Kevin Stefanski was two-time coach of the
Yes,
year. Uh, I think if the quarterback position is solidified and he can do something with Michael Penix Jr. if he feels Michael Penix Jr. is the future, which
he
he
better
has to
be.
be being the eighth draft, you know. So if he comes back healthy, but I know he's gonna want some security. He's gonna need a security blanket because Michael Penix Jr. is injury
Yep.
prone. So I'm not sure what that looks like. I don't think they're gonna allow Kirk Cousins to leave because he will at some point if things don't go the way they should. He will be that backup in that security blanket for Stefanski because if you don't have a quarterback, he's going to be right back in the same situation he was back in Cleveland.
I agree.
Now, here he does have a much better supporting cast offensively. He has a much better supporting cast defensively. So I think they will. Well, no, not much better. Let me take that back. Defensively in Cleveland, he had a much better defense, but offensively, he has so many weapons at his disposal to work with. I think he's going to be okay.
Um, do we anticipate Stefanski calling plays? Because remember, he gave up the play calling at midseason and turned those duties over to someone
Mhm.
else. I'm assuming
Right.
that he's going to call the plays.
Mhm.
I think that probably was probably one of the contingencies, the plans of why he got the job is that
Right.
you call the plays. He's an offensive mind.
Right.
They need to get that offense. I don't know who they're going to hire as defense. I'm sure there's some great coordinators out there. Um, you can find a great coordinator, but head coach is a little bit more difficult, especially
Right.
if your expertise is on the offensive side. Well, head coach is a little more difficult because you have more things to worry about. You got to worry about the totality of the team. As a coordinator, all I'm
Yeah.
worried about is the defense. I ain't got to worry about special teams. I ain't worried about no offensive line. As a matter of fact, I got position coach to handle everything. I'm just gonna die. I'm just gonna call. Hey, this is what we doing.
Right.
We're gonna teach them
Do,
this. But
do you do you think he
go ahead.
do you think he wants to take on that role? Why not just be the overseer of defense, offense, special teams as well, and have an offensive coordinator that is also an offensive mind and allow him to do everything so you can just be the head coach and oversee
Well, you
everything?
told you probably told Matt Ryan and Mr. Blank that you were gonna call plays. That's one of the reasons you probably got the
Yeah.
job.
Right.
Um, and I can fix it. I can get him up to speed. Blah blah. You see what I did with Baker Mayfield? You saw that. Hey, Joe Flacco. We was in the playoff with Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
So Atlanta. So two jobs have been filled. The New York Giants
Mhm.
hire John Harbaugh. The Atlanta Falcons
Mhm.
hire Kevin Stefanski.
Well, Harbaugh hasn't signed his deal
He
yet. They
signed it.
Still working on some. Oh, he
Yes,
finally signed it?
he's basically get a situation where he deals directly with ownership, and the general manager
Right.
deals directly with ownership. Because the hiccup
Okay, so
was that
that
he
was the
wanted to hire his own, as you remember, he wanted to hire his own general manager, and he
yes.
used to reporting directly to ownership.
Right.
So they kept that in place. Also, the Green
So
Bay
that was the
Packers
hold
are keeping
that
Matt
was the hold
LaFleur
up.
as their head coach. LaFleur had 1 year
Uh,
left on his contract extension. He signed in 22. Well, he signed a multi-year contract extension that ESPN said is not a prove-it deal, but a real commitment. The two sides met
mm,
early in the week to discuss the future direction of the organization. It was the first major decision by new team president Ed Policy, who took over in July for Mark Murphy. It was Murphy who hired LaFleur in 2019 to replace Super Bowl winning coach Mike McCarthy. You like this? Also, there was reported that they were working on an extension for LaFleur and Brian Gutekunst, who was the general manager.
mhm.
So
Right.
look, that would be. They got to look. You got the quarterback, Micah.
Yeah.
Let's see how soon Micah can get back. You got a boatload of receivers.
Yeah. Good receivers.
I think they need a corner though. The corners are just so.
So
Yeah,
so
Mixon.
yeah.
Is it Mixon or Nixon? One of them get all he
Nixon,
does is get penalties.
Nixon, Valentine. I can't think of the
I like
rest of their names, but
McKinney, the safety.
oh
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
him,
McKinney nice.
but
McKinney nice. He just led the NFL in interceptions. What?
A couple of years ago.
Not too long
Bayard
ago.
led
Yeah,
it this year.
had it this year. Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to we had him on the show, Ocho.
Yeah.
Rashawn Gary. The man went
Yeah.
like 10, 11 weeks without a sack.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, but hey, it's hard to get them sacks, boy. Hey, them sacks hard to come by now.
They shouldn't be. But look, I like this. I like this for LaFleur. They shouldn't have lost this game. They should have put them away when they had an opportunity, and that didn't happen. And that's why they're they've got to keep Love, because he gets nicked at some point in time every year, be it concussions, be a hand, be it
Yeah.
something.
They got to keep Malik Willis. That's who they got to keep. Because when Malik came in, when Jordan Love had to go out,
They're not
boy,
gonna be able
they
to keep
missed a
him.
goddamn.
Somebody gonna pay him.
Huh?
Gonna pay him starting money. Maybe it's Pittsburgh.
Oh, I like the way you think now. I like the way you think.
They
I like that.
I believe somebody's gonna play him starters money. Hope we don't
I
go to
like
the
the way
Jets
you think.
because
Now, when you say starter money, what we
I
talking
mean
about?
that
We talking
Sam
about
Darnold, Baker Mayfield, 33 million.
okay, okay. That's team
Yeah,
friendly
very,
right there,
very.
man. Team friendly.
So that's what I think is going to happen with that situation. But Green Bay got pieces. They can run the football.
Mhm.
The receivers just keep Christian Watson healthy. The guy they got from Texas, with the guy from Texas, Matthew Golden. Y'all got to give him
Matthew
some
Golden,
chances, man. Y'all got to give him opportunities.
and stop that gadget shit
Yeah,
with him now.
let that man get down the field.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're
Yeah,
probably gonna lose. I mean,
like
you're gonna lose some of them. I mean, you can't keep everybody. You got Reed, you got Romeo Dobbs,
got
Wicks.
Wicks.
Yeah, you're gonna probably lose a couple
Yeah,
of those guys. But Christian Watson, if he can just stay healthy, I do believe Matthew Golden will get better in his second year than he was his first year. They got to make him
absolutely.
something special. Remember, they lost Kraft, their tight end, with a knee injury. He'll come back. He's a very reliable receiver, one of the better tight ends in the
Tucker
league.
Crab is nice.
So I like Green Bay.
Mhm.
But it's puzzling to me that Rashawn Gary with Michael Parsons on the other side. I mean, he got up to that great start, Ocho. He had like 7 sacks. And I think 7.5. And he ended the season with 7.5.
Yeah. That tells you, that shows you just how difficult it is to get those sacks, even with Mike on the other side, and even with Mike in his absence, on how
Oh,
difficult it
yeah.
is to get.
Um, no, because like a D, I was talking to DeMarcus Ware, and he's like, look,
Uh-huh.
if I play 60 plays, I can suck 59
Uh-huh.
of them. All I got to do is get 1 sack. If I
Yeah.
get 1 sack every game, that's 17 sacks. Name a season that I'm not going to make the Pro Bowl with 17 sacks. Name a season that I'm
Yeah.
probably not going to be a first or second team All Pro. So that's the thing, Ocho. I can suck.
Yeah.
I can suck 59 plays. I just need to be successful one.
Mhm.
Because I asked them, Gary Zimmerman, he was the offensive tackle for 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 5 years. All decade,
Mhm.
different decades, 80s and the 90s. I like, man, and he would just be beside himself if he gave up a sack. He like, Sharper, he says, I don't even want the guy to touch the quarterback. I don't even want my guy to pressure the quarterback. He said,
Right.
because that joker suck, he can suck all day long. And if he gets 1 sack, he's a hero.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be a hero on my watch.
You know, it's funny when you explain it the way DeMarcus Ware explained it, sucking 59 plays and just getting a sack once. If I do it 17 games, just one time, it's 17
That's
sacks.
17 sacks,
But look,
Ocho.
you see how us saying it like that, or the way
Yeah.
he said it, how it sounds easy, but how difficult
Yeah.
it is to actually achieve and attain something that sounds so easy. Because if it was that
Oh,
easy,
hell
everybody
yeah.
have 17 sacks, you know?
But
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 man,
just like pass catching is an art form, rushing the pass is an art form.
yeah, Yeah, it is.
because I mean
It
you
is.
doing things, but I'm doing things, but I'm saving something because I know I'm gonna
Hmm.
get you out. Okay, you think I'm just gonna speed rush you all the time? Now, okay, do I bull you now? Do I hit you with the
Hmm.
Freeney? Do I put you in the spin cycle like the white Freeney?
Hmm.
Do I post you? So, but I think Green Bay. Look, I think Green Bay had to get this. I mean, of all the coaches out there, like now it's being reported that Mike Tomlin is gonna be out of
Uh,
coaching in 26. Well, because if you
yeah.
go back and think
I,
about it, Ocho, the coaches that left Pittsburgh, they never coached again.
yes.
Chuck Noll never
Yeah.
coached
I
again.
don't. Yeah.
Coach Cowher,
I don't think.
everybody had these speculations about Coach Cowher coming back. He never came back.
Yeah. Hmm. I don't think. I don't think he wants to coach anymore. Huh? I don't think he wants to come
I
back.
mean, he walked away
I
from
think.
16,
I want.
17 million dollars a year.
Hey.
It's a lot of responsibility.
He.
I mean, if the player think about what you got, but just think about what you got, because I got to worry about you 53 knuckleheads, and I
Hmm.
and really no, I only got to worry about like 3 or 4 of y'all. For the most part, the guys gonna do the right thing.
Yeah.
It's 1 or 2 that can't sleep my phone on
Yeah.
silent. I can't, Ocho. I can't. You laughing? I can't.
I think this is, man. That's every team
Yes,
is always. I mean, four is a bit much. I
about
say maybe
you
two or
you
three,
got 1 or 2, 3 maybe,
maybe.
and the 1 or 2 probably cool with each other.
Yeah.
So so now we got the Giants a job field. We got the Falcons job field. We still got Tennessee that's open. Still got
Tennessee.
Arizona that's open. You got
Yeah.
Pittsburgh that's open.
Yeah.
Somebody else is open too. Arizona,
I
Tennessee,
mean,
Pittsburgh. We got Giants field. We got
Raiders.
Raiders are still open.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you got to think those teams also, man. Those teams you go to, you understand the issues that they're having right now. You got you. I mean, you got to go in there with a plan,
Oh
huh?
yeah, for
You
sure.
got you got to go in there with a plan because if you don't have a plan, well, that leash is gonna be
Yeah, you
short,
got to go in that thing is Bob the Builder.
man. Because owners have
Yeah.
expectations. We bringing somebody in new, thinking you're going to be the one to turn and change this thing
Yeah.
around, man.
Oh, so we haven't gotten an
I don't want
opportunity
no.
to talk about what we were doing in New York. We was there at the collab with Netflix, and we got an opportunity to walk the red carpet. We got an opportunity to meet Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, but we haven't had an opportunity to talk about the movie. The movie is
Yeah.
based on a true
Yep.
event. They
Mhm.
added a twist on it, so we don't want to give you too much away, but
Right.
and I think it was 2018 in Miami Lakes. They got a CI gave
But no,
a
actually,
call about
yep.
potentially money being a sum of cash being in the home. Um,
Mhm.
they get a warrant and they go in, and in that home there were actually $24 million in cash. In the movie, it was 20 million. But Matt Damon, they're all on the police force. So and that's the question
Yeah.
that we were asking everybody. You go into a home, it's $20 million in cash. What's your play here? You take it all, you take some, you take none. It's reported that they turned everything in
Shit.
actuality. So you said that they turned 24 million in. It was probably like 35, 40 in the house.
Easily,
But
easily. You got to understand, especially in situations like this, when you get a tip like that, you know it's inside. You know it's an inside job. It's inside. We gonna give you this. I don't know. I'm not gonna put too much on it, but you have to have people that you
yep,
trust when you go in there. It can't be like in the movie American
yeah,
Gangster when they found that $1,000 in that trunk and he made dude turn all of it in, and you had the whole task force looking at him like he was
mm-hmm.
crazy. That's life-changing money. That's life-altering money. And I know you're supposed to be honest and
Yeah.
you're
You got to
supposed
be
to,
integrity.
serve, protect and serve and integrity and morals and all this. Man, the hell with that shit. If I run across $20 million, listen, we gonna think of a plan and we keeping it.
Ocho, You got to turn some of it in, Ocho.
And I'm not. Hey, Unc, man, listen. See, you see what I'm talking about? See, this is where we have disagreement, and I'm gonna have to off you. I'm gonna have you.
You know
Hey,
what?
you and
I'm
Joe.
gonna tell the course. I just why I don't want no partner, but I don't want him as a
Hey,
partner.
nah.
Okay, I might get a partner, but I don't want him as a partner.
Hey, 20 million. You got to think. We police officers. We on a police officer salary.
You already do that.
35,000. We make 35,000 a
you
year,
make more than that.
and we run across 20 million. Hold on, we run across 20 million in a house with if a house has 24 million in it, that means whoever's making that kind of money, they can that they ain't missing that. They ain't missing that. Anybody that just had 24 million just stashed in the wall,
So
that ain't, man. That's
a part of this. So Matt Damon, Ben Affleck characters, Tiana Taylor, Kajay, Stephen Yeun, Richard Chandler, Maria Sandino Moreno, Kyle Chandler. What's Sandino Moreno? What's her first name? Sasha Kajay, Catalina. Now there's a lady that's in the house. She's there. She probably calls. But anyway, she says her grandmother's house, or she's just there, grandmother, they blah, 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 so forth and so on. So they come in and they, hey, they brought the dog in there. The dog smells money. Like, they have dogs that smell fentanyl, that smell cocaine, weed, whatever the case may be. But this dog is trained to sniff out money. Dog goes in the house, go crazy. And start hammering out the walls. And from in the beginning, I'm like, okay, are they good guys or are they bad guys? They gonna keep this or what they gonna do?
hold on, Unc. You got to understand, certain people that are good guys,
that money turn you.
It turn you a different way now.
To see that kind of money, Ocho. But we're gonna check back in probably Wednesday, because this will give you an opportunity. If you haven't watched it Friday when it came out, you haven't watched it Saturday, Sunday, maybe. So hopefully by Wednesday, everybody will have an opportunity to watch it, and so we won't give away too much. But we want you to go watch it, and then we can all talk about it. And you're like, okay, because I don't think you're gonna see the plot. I don't think you're gonna see, because what you think is gonna happen probably is not going to happen in the way that you think it's going to happen. And so it's going to be very, very interesting, because a lot of the characters I didn't think was going to be in play. So we'll see. But I thought Tiana Taylor, I thought they did an unbelievable job. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon together, they're magic. They're magic.
Yeah.
From the time, I think the first time that they, wrote something together, directed something together, was Good Will Hunting. Matt Damon and I think Robin Williams was on screen. But I like Ben Affleck. The Accountant. I don't know if you got an opportunity to see The Accountant. I think The Accountant is unbelievable. He directed Argo. But Matt Damon in The Bourne Identity and Bourne Supremacy. I like Matt Damon. I like him.
Yeah, one of my favorites, obviously my favorite Ben Affleck movie. He's done some good ones, but I don't think nothing is as good as The Town.
By Charlestown, Massachusetts. They're robbing the bank.
Him and Jeremy Renner. Boy, that's a classic, boy. That is a classic.
Yeah. So it's I want you guys watch it, and then let's reconvene. Ocho and I will reconvene on Wednesday, and then we can get more into details, because I want to give you a chance to, because I don't want to spoil the ending. But I know you're not going to see. I know you're not going to figure it out what's really going on until the very, very end. And then still, I don't think you're going to be sure that what's going to happen, because I'm sitting there, I'm thinking like, God dang,
you got a nice plot twist to it.
Oh yeah.
Very nice plot twist to it.
So go watch The Rip. It's on Netflix. Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Tiana Taylor, Kyle Chandler, Steven Yeun.
Mm.
Um, they got some.
I know
Huh?
one thing.
Sasha
They could have
Kajay.
changed that guy.
I'm just trying to recall off the
And they
top of
could
my head.
yeah,
Catalina
they could have
Sandino
changed that
Moreno.
cat.
Moreno. I hope ma'am, I hope I got your name right. I really do. I know I got the Catalina and the Sandino. So hopefully
They could they could have changed the cast
Tayana
members.
Taylor, Steven Yeun, Catalina Sandino Moreno, uh, Sasha Kajay, and Kyle Chandler. Catalina Sandino Moreno. Moreno.
Hey, hey, if we was in there, boy, wouldn't have been no movie, boy.
Yeah, because I go in the house, I'll give me about 4 or 5 million. I'm up out of there. I'll let somebody else
How
buy
much?
4 or 5.
Four,
Yeah.
five.
I
Man,
don't need about 4 or 5 of them Home Depot buckets. They already got it marked out like
man.
150, 250, 300. We got it all nice and packaged and everything. They,
Listen, you say you want to turn something in, we're gonna turn it in $1 million.
$1 million,
We're,
Ocho.
we're turning in $1 million. That's all we found.
Oh, Lord.
That's all we found.
Yeah, we going to jail.
We keep it 19.
Yeah, we going to
We
jail.
keep it 19. I don't know. We can split. We can split it down. We can split it. Or have you want to
you
do
gonna
it.
bust it down. So you gonna bust it down 3 ways.
3 ways. We're gonna bust it down 2 ways.
Ocho, I don't know if I can trust you, Ocho.
Trust who? I can't trust you. You the one want to turn money.
Yes.
Nah.
Ocho.
Nah.
Why we just can't keep why we can't keep 15? We got 7.5 apiece.
I don't like that.
Ocho, 7.5. Hey, think about it. We could work a couple of more years. Hey, get to where we can get our pension.
Work who a couple of more years?
I'm getting on
Shit.
desk duty.
Man, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice, man. Shit. Man, I catch y'all, man.
Guys, make sure you go check out the Rip on Netflix. I promise you, you won't regret it. Ocho, it's time to play a fade presented by Prize Picks. Drake May, at least one passing touchdown.
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Woo. Boy, that's gonna be a game there.
Yeah. Good game.
I'm gonna say more. CJ Stroud more than 0.5. Yeah, he'll have at least 5 yards passing. 0.5 yards. So he needs to just have 1 yard. More. Caleb Williams less than 220.5 pass yards. Man, that weather gonna be something crazy.
Yeah.
That's what got me concerned, Ocho, is the weather. Ideal situation, yeah, he gonna pass for that. They do have the #1 rushing attack in football.
Mm-hmm.
They could always lean on that.
And that's something you can lean on in weather like that. Lean on the running game. And only throw when you have to throw.
I would say less. Less than 220. Matthew Stafford, less than 262. So that means he got to have less than 263 passing yards. You think he have more or less?
Oh, I think more.
The 262 in those conditions?
Yeah, because I just saw him play against Philly. Was that last year in the
Yeah.
snow? Was that last year in the snow? He was still letting that thing rip in the snow.
Ooh-wee. Man. Jeez. I'm gonna go Caleb Williams more. I'm gonna go Matt Ryan less. I mean Stafford. Oh, Matt Ryan. They happen to be best friends. I'm gonna take Stafford to go less. I'm gonna go Caleb Williams more, Matt Stafford less. That's the money play. $25 to win $137.50. Download the app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize picks. It's good to be right. All right, guys, we're gonna get you here out of get you out of here on this. It's time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q and A.
Hey, matter of fact, you know what happened before we get to
What
Q&A
happened?
tonight? Man, I had a fight, man. And we family, chat, we family. I can tell y'all, man, I had a fight with some dude named Tony out here, man.
I know there's a ploy in it. I know there's a catch to it.
Huh?
So I'll play along. Tony who, Ocho?
Nah, he just said he don't like me saying his name backwards. No, I asked him why not.
Why did you like you said his name backwards, Ocho?
I mean, Tony backwards is why not.
Lord have mercy, chat. See what I go through. Kemper Norwood Jr., man, I thought Unc was about to be like Florida ever if the Broncos lost. Damn. Man, I was going to be so upset, Kemper. I ain't going to even lie. Joneton, 1984. What's good, Unc? You think about Matt signing that contract as a huge Packers fan. I love it because he's good play caller. Your thoughts? Yeah. I mean, look, he's been in the playoffs for the most part since he's been there. You know, I think the only time I was disappointed in him is that when they got Tampa and they kicked the field goal and they didn't let Aaron Rodgers, you got an MVP, and you didn't let him try to make something happen. But of that, yeah, I think he's a great play caller. I absolutely do. Marcus Fraggle donated $100 to give his wife a shout out. May I get a shout out to say happy birthday to my beautiful wife, Morgan. She loves the channel, and we've been subscribers since episode 1. Keep up the great work, fellas, and thank you, Marcus. Thank you for your support, you and your wife, Morgan. Happy birthday. Hopefully, Marcus took you somewhere. Y'all went to a nice dinner, maybe movie. Do people do, what is it? Is it dinner and a movie, or is it movie and dinner? Which is it?
That's a good one. Can you do both in the
I
same night,
can't.
huh?
I tried it. I was asleep because once I eat,
Yeah. I'm tired, boy. I'm
and I can't
tired.
do I can't do no movie, no 5 o'clock movie, and then go to dinner at 8. No. So
Nah, you
it's
gotta pick
pick
one
one
or
or
the
the
other
other.
now.
Pick one or the other.
We too old for
Yeah,
that.
man.
Now we was
My
now
patience.
we was
I
younger,
can't.
we could do that.
I used to have the patience of Job. I could just sit there in the movies and watch 3. Wasn't nothing for me to go like every Saturday to watch at least 2 movies. I've done
Yeah.
3, I've done
If you
6
could.
in a day, but I can't do it now.
Mhm.
I ain't got the patience. I just
Mhm.
don't. True infamous, Stephen A. and all Darnold haters owe that man an apology, as the Niners fans can't say foot or bow. Bang, bang, Niner bang. Hey, Sam Darnold's been playing his tail off. He's been playing his tail
Mhm.
off. Hey, they might tear that contract up and, hey, come on, we're going to go and do right by you. I don't think they can do it right now
Yeah.
because they got Spoon they got to deal with. I
Yeah.
don't know if you can keep both Spoon and Wolin.
Mm-mm. Somebody
I
got to
don't know if
go.
you can do that. And they're going to have to do something with Ernest Jones.
That's a good
That's
problem
a
to
very good
have.
problem to have. Because next year you're going to have to do something with JSN.
Mm. Boy, he finna reset the market, boy.
You be absolutely right. LeVar 4, Unc and Ocho, do y'all think that was Sean's last game coaching the Bills? Who's more favorable matchup for the Broncos, Houston or Pat? There are no favorable matchups without your starting quarterback.
Mm-mm.
There is no
Nope.
starting quarterback. There is no backup quarterback that says, look, give me one of the, look, you're at home, but You're going to have to play a near flawless game, and your defense is going to have to take the ball away on multiple occasions. I mean, I guess, I would say Houston, for the simple fact CJ will give you an opportunity for a couple of bad plays. But New England, man, they good. They fundamentally sound. They can run the football. Stephon Diggs making plays. Butte, those tight ends with Hooper and Hunter Henry. That running game that you got Ocho,
Very nice.
Henderson and Stevenson.
Henderson.
Damn. Oh man. Boy, I was gonna go to the Super Bowl. Damn it, we going to the Super Bowl. Forget that. Do you hear me? Send a shout out to me, to me and my lady. We just got engaged, DJ and Thalia. And we have a baby boy on the way, Jakir Amir Gillian.
Okay,
Congratulations,
congratulations.
DJ and Thalia. Getting engaged and got a baby boy on the way. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Congratulations. Hopefully everybody's okay. Can't wait. Hey, let us know when the so we can give you a what do you you say congratulations on the marriage? What do you do? Is there something that you say?
I mean,
you about to get married, so I mean you probably should know that.
Who?
You.
I'm finna get married. We finna get married.
I'm going to say I work out for you first.
Oh no. I told you, man, wait, I'm trying to save money. I thought we were gonna have a wedding at the same time.
Oh.
Yeah, in Vegas, in Vegas, you do a dual wedding, you get half off.
We just go to a grocery store, get a cake that's a couple of days old. We'll dress it up. We'll frost it ourselves.
Yeah.
Bareface 206. Thank you, Minnesota. Yeah. Thank you, Minnesota. Because you might have made Seattle a beast. Yeah. G. Hernandez Rams, no Mahomes, Burrow, Lamar. That was Josh's golden opportunity, and he blew it. Teams are only getting better in the AFC, and he might not get a ring in his career. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you got to think about it. Danny went to the Super Bowl in his second year. That great historic season in which he threw for 5,000 yards and had 48 touchdowns, and he never got back. John had to deal with that for 14 years. He's really good. He's great, but Peyton had to deal with that for a number of years. He's good, but everybody doesn't have the career like Brady. Brady's first year as a starter, his second season in the league, Super Bowl. Takes a lot of pressure off you. Mahomes, second season in the league, first season started, Super Bowl. Everybody doesn't get to have that luxury, man. So yeah. And until he gets there and he gets it done, it's the same thing. We're going to have these conversations, not just with Josh. We're going to have that with Lamar. We're going to have that with Joe Burrow until they get there and win it. That's just the way it goes.
You got to get that monkey off your back.
You got to. TS Car Wash Detail Service. Josh never going to win a ring. Burrow was going to get one before him. Now Bears versus Seattle. Pats versus the Broncos. Heard it here first. Philly talked that with PA. Number one rusher, top O-line, best tight end room, defense, keep him in the game. Keep that same energy for Allen y'all have for Hurts and Lamar. Allen had as many turnovers today as Hurts had in his whole playoff career.
Did you listen tonight? You just
listening. Guys.
Oh.
Guys that have won the MVP. We judge them harsher because you have an MVP. Lamar gets put in the category. Think about it. There are less than 10 quarterbacks that have multiple MVPs, and you want us to judge Lamar like he's a normal guy. It's impossible. We didn't judge LeBron like a normal guy when he had those MVPs and no rings. We didn't judge Jordan like a normal guy when he had MVPs with no rings. When you get MVPs, you get to another level of expectations that comes along with it. Right now, Lamar, Josh, and Joe has underperformed based on the talent that they have. Lamar, because he has 2 MVPs. There are a lot of guys that has 1 MVP at the quarterback position. There are very few players that have multiple MVPs. Lamar is the only quarterback with multiple MVPs and no Super Bowl appearances. Now, he's still in only year 8 or 9, so he has another 5 to 10 years to get there. But until then, come on, guys, don't make it that much complicated. Y'all know how they did Steve Young, and he was in the shadow of Joe. Y'all remember when he beat San Diego and Gary Plummer he said, get this off my back. And Gary Plummer took the monkey off his back? Come on, what are we doing here? I mean, I just don't know. I just don't know what y'all. I don't. Eric Flag 80, go Hawks. Time is tight in Seattle for next visitor. Yeah, I mean, the Broncos play the early game. They play at I think 3 Eastern, right?
5 o'clock. 5 o'clock.
The Broncos play at 5?
At 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. At 3. So yeah, but yeah, because I landed 4. So I'm gonna watch the first half on the plane.
I think that's what time to play. Let me see what time the thing is.
Yeah, they probably 3:30 because they say 5. Say at 5:30 when I looked at the
Schedule next week. At 3? It's at 3 p.m. 3 Eastern, which is one o'clock.
Like next week.
Which will be huh? Right, 1 Mountain, right? Yeah. Brutal metalhead. Then why does the media keep saying the Texans have the #1 defense? We already saw that episode. Because you do. But it's close. It's like 278 to 283. You do. I mean, Seattle and Houston have the 2 best defenses in scoring defense, and I think Broncos are number 3. So when you look at scoring defense, total yards defense, you look at interceptions, you look at sacks. Clearly, the Broncos got like 71 sacks in regular season and the postseason. Nobody's close to that. But you look at the points. Seattle gave up. What did Seattle give up? 9? What did they give up? 6. They gave up 6 points today. Yeah. What did the Patriots give up last? What did the Patriots give up last week? Who did the Patriots play? Hell, I don't forget who the Patriots played. But they the Chargers. Yeah, what was the final score? 16-3. So they gave up 3. And then you look at the Texans. They gave up 6. So 6.
All defense.
6. 3. And the Broncos gave up 30. But Buffalo has a better offense than all the teams that we mentioned. Trill Brown 3709. Ocho, if the Broncos win it all, you got to double that 5,900. Bruh, that'll be the most improbable run in NFL history.
Without
Devin,
your starting, without your
yeah, for
starting
sure.
quarterback, yeah.
Devin 7606. Little Bo Peep had trouble throwing over his sheep. True So Cat 67. Broncos need to sign Tom Brady as a QB. I don't think he want to do that to his team. I definitely don't think he want to go against his team. Rev Debo 73. Can we stop talking Allen than Mahomes? Talk now. Mahomes is better than Allen. The last 2 years, if we're just talking about play, we know Mahomes, nobody that's currently played is more accomplished. But over the last 2 years, Patrick Mahomes has not been the Patrick Mahomes that we're used to seeing. It's okay, guys.
Yeah.
Even if you say Josh Allen, even if you say X, Y, and Z, that doesn't diminish what Patrick Mahomes has already accomplished. Sometimes I think when you say somebody is better, that means you're saying, well, all the awards that they won. No, this will update your league. The last 2 years, Patrick Mahomes has missed the Pro Bowl. Josh Allen has made the Pro Bowl. Josh Allen was a first team All
Mhm.
Pro last year. Josh Allen was the MVP. You don't get to keep saying because I have more Super Bowls than said player, that player is better.
Right.
Doesn't work like that. I mean, because if that's the argument, that means you're saying right now that LeBron and Steph Curry is better than Nikola Jokic, and they're better. He's better than Shea. That's what you're saying. If we're just going to use your analogy, because somebody has more rings, you're saying right now that LeBron James and Steph Curry are better than Nikola Jokic and Shea Gilgeous. Are you willing to say that? Absolutely not. Kevin Boatnight, our Niners were resilient all year, but all the injuries took their toll tonight. We'll be back strong next year. Got to keep these guys healthy, man. You guys have been dealing with injuries, especially in the latter part of the season for the last couple of years. Nothing but the tide. Kenneth Walker ran through them boys like a knife through butter. Yeah, he did. And it seemed like every time they pull, they got the tackle on the DB.
Mhm. Every time.
Chantel Porter 674. Broncos will not beat Seattle or the Pats or the Patriots, excuse me. But I sure hate that about Bo Nix. Prayers to him also. Josh Allen is overrated. No, he's not. I do not believe Josh Allen is overrated. I don't. Alejandro Burnell the second. Unc Ocho, love the pod. What y'all been doing since day one? Love y'all growing up, striving, and could give my daughter Layla a happy birthday shout out. She turns 8 at midnight, and she wanted me to ask you guys much. Yes, Layla, happy 8th birthday.
Happy
Chuck E.
birthday.
Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. That's what I heard. That's what you do. You know, even your young girls and boys, they go to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't know. I don't think young girls won't go to Dave and
No
Buster's.
Chuck E. Cheese, the 8 years
Where the
old,
hell they
8 years
go?
old, Chuck E. Disney World, Disneyland,
What
one
if
or
you
the
ain't
other.
what if you ain't close to Disney World or Disneyland?
Get on the plane and you get close to it.
What if you ain't got
Get on the
what if you got Chuck E. Cheese money? Ain't got Disneyland or Disney World money?
Okay, that's a good
Yeah.
one. That's a good one. I like that.
I
I
got
like
pizza
that.
money.
Okay.
Cali 1 2 3 4. No Mahomes, no Jackson, no Burrow in his way. I'm afraid Josh will never win a Super Bowl. I don't like to say never, but I don't think it gets any easier because looking at it, I
Mm,
think Drake May's gonna get better. I think Bo Nix is gonna get better. I think
yeah.
they're gonna get some. They're gonna improve Lamar's offensive line. They're gonna get some help on the defensive side of the football. Yeah, I think the Chargers will improve. Jacksonville's not going anywhere. The Houston Texans aren't going anywhere. You're right. It doesn't get any easier. It does not. It does not. And when you have an opportunity, when the opportunity presented itself, you got to take full advantage of it because you don't know if and when those opportunities are going to present themselves again. That Cooks play was the same play the Bills were rewarded against the Pats earlier this season. The same Kobe Kobe and Shakur play, for example. I don't remember the play off the top of my head. I don't. But I take your word for it. Jim Miller, 45-59. Where's the smoke you have for Lamar? Josh Allen played worse than Lamar. Again, y'all just come to leave messages. Y'all didn't hear what Ocho and I said, that Josh Allen played bad, and this loss have to be pinned on him. But what you guys tried to do, y'all remember when Lamar Jackson won the MVP that year? And how many turnovers did he have against Tennessee? They were the number 1 seed. How many turnovers did he have? Y'all remember when he was the number 1 seed and Kansas City came there? How many turnovers did Lamar have? See, what you do is that you try to excuse every time Lamar plays bad, you blame somebody else. And then when Josh Allen plays bad and somebody else, you're like, oh, it's all Josh, it's all Josh. I have never, ever heard you or anybody say this one's on Lamar. You blame Zay Flowers fumbling the ball. You blame Mark Andrews. But what about those turnovers Lamar had? Ocho and I laid it out. Ocho say, hey, this on Josh. 4 to 5 turnovers? Yes, I agree, Ocho. I agree. He had a golden opportunity. He was the best quarterback remaining in the AFC. He's the only quarterback that was remaining that had an MVP. And he gagged it. He did. We said that. But y'all don't want to hear, because if we say something about Lamar, we stepping and fetching. We cooning. We tap dancing. Y'all don't want the truth. Y'all don't. Y'all don't want it. Because go back and look at Tennessee. When he won the MVP, his first MVP, go look at that game. Y'all blamed everybody else. Y'all blamed the defense. Y'all still do it. Look at the defense. Defense. He turned the ball over 3 times. His defense. The Buffalo game last week, Mark Andrews catch the balls. What about those turnovers? They won't say anything about that, huh? Guys, in 6 games, Josh Allen had no turnovers, and they still lost.
Yep.
None. He had a lead with 13 seconds, and they got the ball on the 20. He got the opposing team on the 20-yard line, and he loses. When it's like that, it's hard to put it on the quarterback. I left the field. I keep leaving the field, and when I leave the field, Ocho, we got the lead. I come back on the field, we're down. I say, you know what? I'm going to leave the field again. I leave the field with 13 seconds. I don't see the ball again. They changed the rules. Ocho, you know, it used to be the first team to score in overtime win. They changed the rules that everybody's going to get a possession. Now, they don't even bring the measuring sticks out. They got a computer chip in the football. They changed the rule so they've given him every opportunity to try to win, Ocho. They changed 2 rules. Most quarterbacks get 1. He's gotten 2 rule changes, and he still hasn't won.
They're trying to get him 1 now.
He did not play. I mean, he played well, but I still can't overlook. I mean, it's hard for me to put that Brandon Cooks turnover on him, because he put it in his chest, Ocho, and Brandon Cooks let him take the ball out of his hands. But he's got to play better. He's got to play better. I mean, I don't know how he plays better, especially against Kansas City, because, I mean, you score 36 points and you lose with no turnovers. But, guys, this is not a comparison. Neither one of them have a championship. So what are we doing? This is not where we're comparing Mahomes and Brady or this guy or this guy, that guy. Neither have a championship. If you want to compare Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, Magic, Bird, Kareem, have at it. But we're talking about neither one of the guys won a championship. So what are we doing here? Oh, and what are we doing? What do y'all want from Ocho and I? Because we told you Josh didn't play well enough for them to win, and he cost them the game with those turnovers. We said that earlier, but that's not what you wanted to hear. So what you want us to tell? Just type in what you want me and Ocho to say next time, and that's what we'll say. But guess what? We don't have to talk about Lamar or Josh Allen until what? Next what? September, Ocho? Their
Yeah.
season over. Old school 55-13 Cincy. Unc Ocho, what do you think the Bills need to get them over the hump? Seeing Allen broke down at the podium was hard to watch. Yeah, he's invested. It hurt. The more you invest and it doesn't work out, the more it hurts. They're gonna find him a number one receiver. They're gonna find him a number one receiver. I mean, they got two really good tight ends. I like Kincaid coming out. I like Dawson Knox. They can run the ball. James Cook led the league in rushing. They need a big guy. I mean, their best receiver is five. How tall is Shakir? 5'10"?
Shoot, he looks shorter than that.
I wonder how tall he is. He's 6 foot, Ocho.
Damn, he is?
So he's 6 foot, 190, which means he's probably 5'11".
He looks small like that,
5'11".
man.
I would say that. I would say I mean, they got Oliver, they got Russo, they brought in Bosa and Panessa. Shaq Thompson played really well for them. They got Milano. Poirier was out because of a hamstring. The only thing I think they really need, Ocho, is a receiver.
That's it.
Receiver.
A bona fide number one.
T. Miller 68. The crazy thing is, I think Stidham is a better passer than Nix. I think you've been drinking, and I think you need to put the bottle down.
Unc ain't got no faith in the Broncos now.
Hey, you see how you talking to see? Ocho, we won, and we gonna win next week.
No,
we had Bo.
So now you say y'all not gonna win.
All I know is you over here crying and slinging snot when Burrow was out.
Hold on. But listen, you saying y'all don't have a chance?
We got a
just
chance.
because
It's a game. Anything can happen. But
Right.
I would just like you wouldn't bet no money on Flacco and Brother Brownie. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I see where you're going with.
Exactly.
I see where
Geraldine Carley, it's my 57th birthday. Can I get a shout out? Happy birthday, Geraldine.
Happy birthday
You do anything fun?
to you.
You go to brunch with your girls. You going to church tomorrow. I mean, what's going on? What you doing to celebrate 57? Another one down around the sun. Some people didn't get an opportunity to see their birthday, but you got an opportunity to see yours.
Yeah.
So hopefully you did something special, and thank the man above for waking you up to allow you to see another one.
She did turn 57 too, Unc. Well, if you single, Unc, man,
Huh?
I was just trying to play a little matchmaker.
I got this under control. I got it under control. And cap a lot. Keep it real now. Bo Nix is ruled out for the AFC Championship game. Can Stidham get it done? Defense going to have to stand on their head.
Yeah.
Cause it's not like they got a running game. It's not like they got Chicago's running game or Seattle's running game or New England's running game. That ain't what they got.
Yeah.
That's not what they have. I mean, what they have, 70 yards rushing today, if that. They got the work cut out for them. These are two really, really good defenses. They're going to face the Texans. They're going to face the Pats. A really, really good defense. The Patriots can run the football, play action pass. They got guys that can make plays. Excuse me. Can he get it done? Yes. But they're going to be underdogs in their own building, and all the money is going to be going on the road team. Aaron Jones, Shannon always disrespecting his viewers. Flag football, really? Okay, see how the Broncos play next week. Keep that cognac on hand. How am I disrespect? No, I said y'all didn't. You didn't. Some of the viewers didn't understand the rules. I explained the rules about what a catch is because your team lost, or you wanted to come on here and type you can't say foot or ball. You said that was a catch. I told you it wasn't a catch, and I told you why it wasn't a catch. But y'all get mad at me. Carl Cheffers told you why it wasn't a catch. Get mad at him. Get mad at the people that wrote the rules. Don't get mad at the person that explained the rules to you. BS Taylor 11. Cooks didn't fight to keep possession. The ball was straight stripped right when he went down. I mean, because he was going down. It's one thing like when somebody coming, they're trying to pull the ball, tug the ball.
Right.
But when you're in the air, it's hard to hold on to it because your feet are not on the ground. That's
stable,
why it's easy to get the ball out when you're up in there.
Yeah.
You see a lot of guys when they try to dive, what they do? Somebody come in there, boop, punch the ball right out.
Ball right out.
But it's like when you're in the air, all you're like, damn, your mind doesn't tell you to clutch the ball when you're in the air like that. It doesn't.
Right.
And then by the time it's bang, bang, he got the ball. When it's bang, he got the ball, ripped it out. Because think about it. You break, because it's natural, Ocho, because when you brace, the ball's going to come away from your body a little bit anyway. And that's all he needs. So when you bounce, the ball comes away a little bit, and he's already rolling over the top. He got it.
Right in. Hey, all in one motion. Ocean.
Cowboys fan, 2254. Dez actually caught the ball. NFL rules officials stay consistent, especially in the playoffs. Dez, what did they say? What did they say? Dez did not catch it. Dez and I have argued with this on Twitter. If, Cowboy fan, if you go to the ground, get up and hand the ball to the official. Leo 61 98 58. Thanks for giving knowledge on the rules. Some fans only want to listen to your input when it matches their agenda. Learning. You're absolutely right. And oh yeah, you like my opinion if it coincides with what you think. But then when it doesn't, I just told you what the rule. Hey, the rules are the rules. The rules don't know. Well, you know what? I think we need to favor Buffalo today. You know what? Nah, let's favor Seattle. The rules are the rules. And if we have to use the rules when they come into play, we have to use the rules when they come into play. And I remember we was up in the booth, and it's like, man, he might have been down. I said, no, he got to maintain possession throughout the catch. And Pay was like, that's right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, that was no catch. If the ball had hit the ground, they were going to say incomplete, which I'm glad he held on to it because I didn't want to give Josh Allen another crack anyway.
Yeah.
Lotus Pod, the same thing happened last year in the AFC Championship game, and they gave it to Kansas City. Woo, Pig Sue E. Pine Bluff, Arkansas native here. ISO is a hog. Go. So after seeing ISO here for the first time, ain't missed the pod since. Bring on some MMA guests. Stay up. Appreciate it. Man, it's hard. Man, people be in the bed. Josh R. 2808. No one cut breaks down football like Nightcap. Unc and Ocho the best to ever do it. Josh took a hard loss. How do y'all push through the hard moments in a game when things don't go your way you want? Make you better. And see, that's why we say you celebrate the wins. But let me tell you something. Most people will tell you. Winning doesn't feel as good as losing hurts. I've never gotten the joy of winning, the high that winning. Like the hurt to lose. Ain't nothing like that, bro. And I love winning. That damn hurting, but that thing. Oh, so I don't, look, I don't really remember. There's some like, I can damn near tell you every loss I'm talking about all of them hurt, but I can tell you, I can tell you damn near every loss I had from college to NFL, be it Denver, Baltimore. I can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not a whole lot of losses that I've had in the last second. Normally, I was on the other side. I had John. We were doing more coming from behind and snatching, victory from the jaws of defeat. Um, but yeah, it definitely makes you hungry. It makes you want to get back out there. It makes you want to get right back in that situation.
Yeah.
Almighty James, Ocho, how was Brazil?
Awesome. Awesome. First time here. First time here. I've been all over the world. This is my first time being able to come to Brazil. Great. I gotta come again. I gotta come again. The people, the atmosphere, the food was good. Um, Hospitality was awesome. Now, obviously, I got an opportunity to meet, I mean, two legends, icons that I look up to, in Brazilian Ronaldo and Neymar. And man, listen, words can't describe that experience, man. But just know it was worth that 7 hour flight.
Better you than me. Quincy Chapman, can you wish me and my twin brother Quentin a happy 43rd birthday? Them damn twins. Yes, Quentin, happy 43rd birthday. Quincy, man, thank you guys. Thank you for supporting Nightcap. Thank you for watching. And Quentin, happy 43rd birthday. Hopefully you did something fun today. TJ Mott, 21. Can y'all wish my boy a happy 28th birthday? It was the 19th, MLK. Yep. Happy birthday, boy. Yeah, I mean, I wish you give us a name. That would definitely help. But happy birthday. Enjoy, do something fun, and go Broncos. Francisco Garcia, NFL film, finally giving Ocho his flower. People don't remember the game against the Chargers and the two following games that he was a beast, that boy. Ocho, you put 200 on the Chargers? Or was that, oh, you went back to back Chargers and Saints or Saints Chargers?
I had 206 against the Chargers. Then the next game I had 209. And then after that 209 game, I had 190.
See, Ocho, you should have said, hey, man, they give me 200-yard games back to back to back, Ocho?
Yeah, yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be something special.
Hey,
They done done.
almost had 200. Huh?
Don't you wish you like, man, if I had known that, I'd say, throw me a hitch, throw me a smoke or something. I'm going to get up out. I'm going to get that. Hey, I get 200 to lay down.
Hey, hey, man. Oh, there was some days. See, the funny thing about it is you see how you take the game
Yeah.
serious. I was out there just having fun. They don't tell me nothing. They don't tell me. I be out there just catching the ball, talking trash, and that's it. And I'm just playing like a little kid.
Yeah.
I don't be paying. I find out my stat line when the
So you
game
should have
over.
found out then. I got you at them 10 yards. Mike, what's up, Unc and Ocho? I saw the rip, and it's good. When are you and Ocho and ISO going to star in a movie together? Now, we started something together. You wait till you see what Ocho and I did.
Oh yeah.
You wait till you see. Well, Ocho ain't do much. Dolo the villain, yo, I smiled a bit watching you share the tear with the Jags loss. Go Duval. Hey, hold up. Was the Jags in the playoff this year? Oh,
Uh-oh.
we beat the team that beat y'all.
Uh-oh.
Eric Ball just got engaged. Shout out to my wife Chantel and our newborn daughter Isabella. Yes, Eric, congratulations. Chantel,
Congrats.
hopefully you and baby are nice, are doing well, healthy. And Isabella, welcome to the world.
Congrats.
Snapback collector. I'm from Buffalo, and I don't agree with this loser mentality. Trying to justify that Buffalo got robbed when 4 turnovers is unacceptable. Actually, you had 5, but we had 1, so we just have to accept we got beat. You did. You turned the ball over. You did something. Josh Allen did something that he hadn't done in the previous 6 playoff games. And for the most part, Ocho, he's played well. I mean, he's lost, But
Yeah.
it's hard to pin those losses when you throw him for 300 yards and you doing what
Right.
he's been able to do, and you don't turn the ball over. Now we can't say that. We can't sit back and say, "Well, this is not on Josh." We have to sit back and say, "Oh, this is on Josh. He's careless with the football." There's no reason for you to be carrying the football like this at Ocho. Dude chopped out his hand. I was like, "Son, get down, get down. You about to run the clock out."
Trying to make a play.
Kenneth Johnson, if the Seahawks win the Super Bowl, it's only Mike McDonald's second year. What does that say about Kyle Shanahan with all those great teams that he's had? Say nothing. Kyle's gotten there 2 times. He's gotten beat by Patrick Mahomes. You can make a case that Patrick Mahomes is one of the 3 greatest quarterbacks to ever play, and he's not even in year 10 yet.
Yeah.
That says Mike McDonald's done a great job, and he has a really, really good team. Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap as you watch the Seattle Seahawks take apart the San Francisco 49ers by the score of 41-6, and my Denver Broncos won in overtime 33-30. Thank you guys. I'm your favorite Unc. That's my partner and co-host all the way in Brazil, and he's joining us tonight. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We would like to thank each and every one of you for your eyes, ears, and your word of mouth for the support that you've shown us over the first 2.5 years. Thank you for your support and your continued support. Those looking to purchase a bottle of Shea by Laportier, head to LaportierCognac.com if you can't find it in a state or city near you. It is a premium VSOP cognac, the best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Tickets for our Super Bowl live show in San Francisco are on sale now. That link is pinned in the chat. The show will be Thursday night, February the 5th at the Erps Theater in San Francisco. So come on, babe. Show up for your Unc and Ocho. Again, the Seattle Seahawks move to the NFC Championship game where the game will be home and they'll face the winner of the Rams Chicago thanks to a 41-6 demolition of the 49ers. And the Broncos will take on the winner of the Patriots and the Houston Texans because they dispatched of the Buffalo Bills in overtime by the score of 33-30. But the win was bittersweet. They lose their quarterback, Bo Nix, to a broken ankle. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We'll see you tomorrow after the Texans, Patriots, and Chicago Rams. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm Unc. He's Ocho. We're out. Peace.